Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Right, so it is Amir Khan versus Kell Brook, and we are going to get underway here. Of course, it's the undercard at the moment. Adam Azim has just got a very impressive win over his opponent just now. Just finished, actually, just watched the back end of that. But apart from that, we should be getting underway soon. But yeah. Right. So Adam Azim just having a Adil says hello. Fazan, has the Fraser Clarke match happened? Don't think so. I'm going to go through now though. 1 second, and give you a quick breakdown of the matches or the fights, even that have happened. Let's have a look. So Shane, is that Shane McGuigan he's with? Adam Azim 3-0 now. Going to go through the fights that have happened. Thanks to those who are joining. You can see Theo 29 as well. Thanks for tuning in. Right. There we go. Wow. Adam Azim saying that, 14 years ago, he was in the ring, sitting on his dad's lap, watching. Now he's fighting in that ring. So Fraser Clarke is up next. He hasn't fought yet. Viddal Reilly won on his debut. Doesn't say how he won. That's really weird. Let's have a look. So he won on the scorecard, 60-53. He's 5-0. Brad Ria beat Craig McCarthy by round 1 KO. And then Mazim's just beaten Jordan Ellison by round 3 KO. Fraser Clarke's come up, and then also Natasha Jonas for her world title fight. And then we'll have Amir Khan, of course, versus Kell Brook as the main event. Theo saying hello. Thanks, Theo, for tuning in. Good to have you on. And we've also got, people coming in, which we like. Thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate it, guys. Theo says, did you enjoy the Australian Open? I absolutely loved it, Theo. Thanks. But yeah, I loved it. It was a really, really good tournament. And obviously, I'm a massive Rafa fan, as people know if they watch tennis. So yeah, it's fantastic. Thanks for asking. I think so. Yeah, Adam, I don't know if they've got a floater. He's talking about his brother fight. I don't think his brother's next. So Animal House asking Carl Froch and Johnny Nelson about. Dark Soul says, what time is Amir Khan fight? I think it should be on at 10 p.m. So an hour and 20 minutes, most likely. Matthew says, I predicted a Brook TKO in the 4th round. It's a big prediction, but you know what? It could definitely happen. I think if Kell Brook is going to knock out Amir Khan, I think it will most likely be in the first 6 rounds. So that's not actually a particularly wild, I think, cool, I think. I think it's actually a pretty intelligent one. I think for me, it's either going to be Brook in 6 rounds, kind of like early within the 6 rounds, or Khan's going to win on points. And I think if it goes to points, I can't see Brook winning. Also, later on, I would predict Amir Khan gets the knockout potentially. I've gone for an Amir Khan late stoppage, but there's a bit of there's a bit of there's a little bit of I think bias in that decision or prediction by me, to be fair. Theo says, any other big boxing matches later this year? Yeah, there are quite a few, hopefully coming up. I mean, we've got Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson, Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. They're both in April, I think, if I'm not mistaken. both on the same day, actually. We also have Errol Spence versus Yordanis Ugas, which is a unification for 3 of the welterweight belts. That's in April. So that's in May, I think. Then we're supposed to get Tyson Fury versus Dillian White, but that's yet to be fully agreed in terms of like dates, etc. The purse bids are done. Frank Warren won it. But Dillian White is being quite quiet, so there's a little bit of skepticism around whether it's going to go ahead. But I think his agent and team just holding out to see if they can get a bit more money from that. So I would predict that will go ahead. And then, of course, Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk is to be decided again in terms of dates. So that will be later this year as well. Adil says, I'm predicting Amir Khan 6-round TKO. Matthew says, Khan has not fought in 3 years. Not sure what people expect from him. That's a good point. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, he has fought. He has fought. Has he not? Let's have a look. But I agree with you in the sense that, look, obviously he hasn't been particularly active. I mean, to be fair, neither is Kell Brook, though, to be perfectly honest with you. So he fought Billy Dibb, in 2019. Kell Brook. Yeah, it's true. It's 3 years later. You've got a good point. Well, it's like 2.5 years, I guess, if you want to be really pedantic about it. But yeah, I get you. Right. Kell Brook last fought. So he fought in 2020, so a year and a half ago against Crawford. But then he had a break of 1.5 years between Zarafa and DeLuca. So they've both been pretty inactive. But yeah, I don't know, man. Fear29 says, yeah, I'm Irish, and I was watching the YouTube streams you did for Katie Taylor's last fight. Oh, nice one. Yeah, she's got a huge fight against Amanda Serrano. And yeah, thanks, Theo, for tuning in. Guys, as well, if you are kind of starting to come through, I can see some of you in the chat. Please do, if you don't mind, remember to smash the like button if you don't mind. It does help us out. I think all of you are subscribed, but if you haven't subscribed, please do. It does help us out, of course. But Amanda Serrano or Kate Taylor versus Amanda Serrano is like massive. I can't wait for that. Fitzy4578 says, when are we expecting ring walks? I think we're expecting ring walks at 10 p.m. So in hour 16, but we do have 2 more fights to come. But Fraser Clarke's got his debut, so that'll be a short one. Then Natasha Jonas has got her world title fight. And to be fair, that world title fight, yes, it will be 12 rounds, but it'll be 10. It'll be 10 rounds. I think it'll be 10 rounds of 2 minutes. So yeah. So it won't be that long. Matthew says Billy Dibb doesn't count. He does count. If Mark DeLuca counts for Kell Brook, I think he does. I mean, obviously, I know what you mean. He's not in the same weight class. I get that, but I don't think any of these guys have really fought anyone particularly of note for a bit of time. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. Mo says, do we know if both men met the next day weigh-in? I don't know. I'm not actually sure. If you're talking about the check weight, I couldn't tell you. I know obviously they both came in under the agreed weight. In terms of, let's see. No, nothing on Sky about it. But yeah, 3rd time lucky potentially for Natasha Jonas. She's got a lot on the line. Adil says, this fight is being televised on PTV Sports in Pakistan. Have you checked Clarke if he has fought yet? And he hasn't fought yet. Fraser Clarke is up next. So he'll be making his debut and should be up next fighting. There's a prediction. So I'm a little bit biased because I'm a massive Amir Khan fan, to be honest with you. So obviously take it with a pinch of salt. But I think Amir Khan to win in the late rounds. But probably I don't know, round 8, round 9. But I don't know. I think, to be honest with you, if Kell Brook is anywhere near the Kell Brook that fought, for example, Sean Porter. Anywhere, no, obviously it's not going to be that same fighter, but anywhere near that, it's going to be very tough for Amir Khan. Amir Khan, for me, has had the better legacy in terms of like fights throughout his career, and I think even if he loses, he will. But in terms of specific fight, it is a big 50-50, and I'm not sure. I think also we know that he doesn't have a particularly good chin. I mean, how well will Kell Brook also take a shot considering his 2 broken orbital bones in the past? I don't know, but Kell Brook does hit harder. But obviously Khan's got the quicker hands, but timing normally beats speed. It's just whether that timing, Kell Brook has that timing that he once did. He says, who would have won this fight in 2016, and is the answer any different today? So 2016, I'm pretty sure, let's have a look. So in 2016, Kell Brook, so you're talking about before he fought Golovkin, I'm assuming, right? So he'd just beaten Kevin Bizier and Frankie Gavin. Well, that's not really much. Obviously, he beat Sean Porter in 2014. Now, which is obviously but that's 2 years later after that Sean Porter win. Now, at that point, again, right, so that's before the Canelo Alvarez fight, he'd beaten Chris Algieri, Amir Khan, Devin Alexander, but that was in 2014 as well. So they both had really important, like big wins in 2014. Devin Alexander and Sean Porter. Louis Collazo as well for Amir Khan. I think in 2016, it's a tough one. The thing is, at 147, like Kell Brook is big for the weight. So it's tough. I think that's a 50-50, like a massive 50-50 in 2016. I still would have edged towards Amir Khan. I think, though, to be fair, if Kell Brook is going to beat him, let's like completely take aside 2022 because I don't know what's going to happen. It's because they're both really on the downfall at this point. But if we look at it from a specific point of view of every other year apart from 2022, I think the best chance Kell Brook would have had would have been 2016. I think in 2014, Amir Khan wins. But I don't know. We'll see. If you look at how sharp, actually, to be fair, no. You know what? He wins that fight. If you look at how sharp he was against Canelo, he won quite a few rounds against Canelo. The body shots obviously got to him. I think he would have been too much for Kell. But I don't know, man. Ideal says, I think it's 149. It was supposed to be 147. Khan had to agree to a 149. He did agree. Yeah, it was 149. It's 149. Matthew says, in 2016, Brook would have won by KO, and that would have been highly likely. Brook is only the slight favorite tonight, says Matthew. Thea says, what do you think of Jake Paul? Love myself, and do you think we should consider him to be a real boxer? I think we can consider him to be a boxer. A real boxer, no. I think you can only consider him to be a real boxer once he's fought an actual boxer. That's my view on it. I'm not putting down what he's done in terms of I think obviously respect him. He's got in the ring, respect him for all the hard work he's put in. Look, fair play to him. But until he fights an actual boxer, for example, if he'd fought Tommy Fury, even if he'd lost that fight, but put in a decent performance, I'm like, okay, look, you lost, doesn't fine, but you still show that okay, you fought a proper boxer. I can classify you as a boxer now at this point. He beats Tommy Fury, is definitely a proper boxer, right? So Tommy Fury is a complete novice, by the way, but that fight happens, or he fights whoever else who's an actual boxer, then I can see that. Blade X101, thanks for joining from Twitch. Do follow us if you don't mind, like the stream. Says, what time does the fight start? So it's supposed to start the main fight at 10 p.m., I think. So that's in just over an hour. We do have Fraser Clarke debuting hopefully very soon. They're just talking about the fight at the moment. Obviously, Amir Khan, Kell Brook won. And obviously, you've got Natasha Jonas, who has unfortunately failed to win a world title twice. So once was against Katie Taylor. That was a cracker of a fight. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. Did I do the watch along for that? I thought I did, but maybe not. But that was a cracker of a fight. That was really close. Yeah, that was a great fight. That was a really close one as well. She's got an interesting opponent today. She's moved up a couple of weight classes, Natasha Jonas as well. So interesting to see if she carries a bit more power at the higher weight class. And also, how does she fare against a bigger opponent? So definitely be a challenge, but it's another chance for her to win a world title. And then obviously the main event. So hopefully not too long. Guys, well, I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Can see a few more of you starting to stream in. If you don't mind, do smash the like button, subscribe. Let's look at the votes as well. I'll keep that going, obviously, throughout the whole night, and we can see what we end up on before the start of the fight. So 64% gone for Khan and 36% have gone for Brook. So that's interesting. Let's see. We've got Amir Khan just talking to someone in the dressing room. This is going to be so intriguing, though, that fight. To be honest with you, so Carl Froch is saying that legacies are on the line. Now, to be honest with you, I don't think either's legacies really on the line. If you're looking at it from someone who's not a casual, I don't think either legacy's on the line. Kell Brook's still been a world champion, beat Sean Porter. You know, he's had some good fights. Obviously, a very close fight against Errol Spence. Amir Khan's beaten Louis Collazo. He's beaten Maidana. He's beaten Barrera. He's beaten flipping Devin Alexander. Kell Brook's beaten Rabchenko, for example. So look, they've all both got some type of legacy. I think, and I said this previously, I think most people do agree with this. In terms of career and notable wins, Khan's had better wins and has better career in terms of legacy. If he loses, I don't think it affects his legacy. I don't think his legacy is any dampened. I think if he wins this, it probably enhances it. Same for Kell Brook, though. Kell Brook loses this, I don't think it necessarily hampers it. I think the only issue for him is that he's been wanting Kell Brook this fight for so long. He was chasing Amir Khan for so many years, whereas Khan was chasing Pacquiao Mayweather. Brook was like chasing Khan, right? So he kind of put it on hold a little bit, his career, trying to chase him. And I think that might be the issue because he hasn't had as many notable wins because he was waiting for that fight. And I think he, like in the past, like for example, he turned down Tim Bradley when he might have had the chance, for example. It's actually going to be the other Azim brother. So I think it's Hassan Azim or Hassam Azim, I think. So this is going to be a very quick fight before the Fraser Clarke debut. So the two brothers obviously fighting today. The first one just got the win. We're going to see the second one in action now. Let's see what he's got. I'm trying to think about what... trying to understand exactly what weight classes as well. We'll see. Theo says, if Jake Paul would beat Tom Fury, I would respect him and consider him to be a proper boxer. But right now, in my opinion, he needs to shut his mouth. Theo says, sad to see Jake Paul gets more attention than actual boxers. Yeah? Well, it shows, right? Because they're talking about him. He's clearly doing something right. That's to be fair to him. Matthew says, at any point in their career, Brook wins by stoppage. So it's pretty strong on the Brook win. Khan has never stopped a world-class fighter, which means he'd only win by going the distance. Brook would have got to him inside 10 rounds. Yeah, I agree with you. I think in terms of I think Amir Khan. I agree. Like he is more a boxer, right? He's not someone who's going to knock you out. He's not a knockout artist. He has quick hands and boxing ability. So I agree that if he beats Kell Brook in the past, he would have beaten him on points. But I think he could have beaten him on points. Maidana whacks, Matthew. Maidana whacks. So does Devin Alexander. They both whack. And he took Maidana's... if he got dropped, doesn't matter. He got up. He dropped Maidana a few times as well in that fight. And he won on points in the end. I think he would have beaten Brook back in the day. But look, I mean... who knows? The thing is, as well, the other issue is that they were in different weight classes. He was at 140. Brook was at 147. So Khan would have gone up in the weight class to fight Brook. That does make a difference, to be fair. But if we're talking about specific boxing ability and legacy and careers, Khan's had the better one, no doubt. Like I don't think anyone can dispute that. Murphy says Khan deliberately took this fight right at the back end of his career. He did this so that if he lost, he could play down the defeat, saying he was a shot fighter. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, like neither have said that in the press conference. They both said like it's a really important fight. I think whoever, and I've said this, I think the same about Brook. I think it's slightly more important for Brook, but it's still like I don't think it hampers legacies unless someone gets knocked out in like the first 3 rounds. Hara says, "Come on, Khan." Says, "I want Khan to keep using his jab." Theo says, "My prediction is Brook to win this one." That's fair enough. I'm nervous because Khan has not been in the ring for so long. Yeah, it's Adam Azim, so he's out. Adam Azim obviously got it done. His brother in 3 rounds. Let's have a look at Hassan Azim's. Let's look at Hassan Azim's record. Oh, he's lost 2. So he's younger. This is interesting. Very interesting. 1-4, lost 2 though. Oh no, this is a different. The BoxRec's got this wrong. This is a different Hassan Azim. Oh man, why they're killing me? Or you go good shot by Hassan Azim straight away. I don't know. There's no record on him. Matthew says Maidana was at 140 pounds and Khan was holding on for dear life. So was Maidana, buddy, though. He had boxes ears off, dropped him as well. Like, you can't take that win away from him by saying he's hanging on for dear life, though, mate. But yeah, 100%, I agree. It's 140 pounds, a different weight class. A 147 though versus a big welter like Brook, I don't see Amir surviving, and I can see why you'd say that. I can see why you'd say that. To be fair, oh, here we go. There's a fight already, and he's wobbling Hall around here, round 1, and he's fighting an orthodox Azim, and a Hall in actually a southpaw stance. Good jabs because he's good movement as well. Good shot to the body there, the right hand by Hassan Azim. Does anyone know where the hell I can find his record? Because the record they've got on BoxRec is wrong. It's definitely wrong. They're saying he's had like 50 seconds in the ring, but on BoxRec it's saying as if like he's lost some, but that's not him. Someone else. They've got a different record for him. Bizarre. Let's have a look. No. Oh, good uppercut from Hassan Azim as well. Oh, he's doing well. Good little shots on the inside. I don't see the winner fighting Conor Benn, honestly. Unless it's like a really impressive win. Don't see it happening. Conor Benn as well. Like, I really like Conor Benn the way he fights, but for someone who said he wanted to fight Sean Porter, he's fighting this guy that I've never heard of. Delek or something. I've forgotten his name now. Denerda or something. Like, what is that about? Just fight Avanesian. He's like, Avanesian, why am I going to fight him? I'm just like, mate, why would you not fight him? He's European champion. That's a proper challenge. And yeah, he's fought a couple of decent opposition in Granados and Samuel Vargas. But then to say, like, oh, I want to fight Sean Porter, and yeah, I'm up for fighting anyone, and then saying, oh, these guys aren't, I shouldn't fight these guys. Why am I going to fight them, give them their biggest paycheck? It's like, come on, mate. You need to relax. Stop going after shot fighters and like fighters in the back end of their career and try and take on like an Avanesian is perfect. You beat Avanesian, that's it. You can say you're fringe world level. At the moment, he's probably European level, I would say. He's not fringe world level. He's, if that, at the moment now, Conor Benn. Good first round for Hassan Azim. Let's have a look. Yeah, so he's had one fight, Hassan Azim. Won it in 50 seconds. This is his first complete round he's fought in a boxing ring. You can see good jabs and good right hand as well. Very straight with his punches. Good technique, good speed and accuracy by the British fighter. Yeah, 69% of you have gone for Khan, 31% Brook so far. It's interesting. Oh, I'm so interested to see how this fight goes, man. I mean, so much on the line. Yeah, Caroline Dubois looks like a very good fighter as well, to be fair. Very good fighter. Right, Hassan Azim, let's go through this fight. Round 2 or 4. So it's a 4-rounder here. Just pouring the jab out. 1-2. Hall just dipping down. Yeah, they double jab. Hall just going around, pivoting around, avoiding the jab. Nothing clean as of yet in this second round. Good jab to the body, though, from Hassan Azim. Then a right hand to the body as well. Definitely looks very light on his feet, very quick. Oh, good right, overhand right. Hall is definitely feeling those punches, saying, come on, let's go. Oh, good double jab. But Hall doing really well. The head movement just to evade those jabs, get out of distance. Hands down there as well. Yeah, good backhand by Hall. It's really, I like this. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Left hand and right hand to the body. He works the body really nicely. Hassan Azim, the younger brother. Yeah, there you go. Backhand to the solar plex of Azim. Doesn't really land flush. Yeah, good body work here from Azim. Right hook to the body, then left hook. You can see Hall definitely feeling those punches. You can see him slightly unsteady. Very intriguing. Oh, good. Right hand to the body from Azim. Yeah, just pivots around Hall really nicely. Yeah, he's just... It's good tight guard from Hall, though. He's just kind of bobbing a little with his head and gloves right either side of his head, just trying to give himself a protection. Azim managing, though, to pierce the guard with a jab there. Yeah, then 1-2 doesn't quite land, though. Good uppercut, good overhand right from Hall. Doesn't quite catch him flush, though. Clips the young fighter into a clinch now. Pushes him off. Does Azim. And yeah, very interesting southpaw is. Well, it's an interesting test for Azim. Definitely is southpaw and looks quite sturdy. Quite crab-like is what Adam Smith's saying. And it's hard to disagree with him. I think it's pretty accurate, to be fair. Oh, good uppercut. And then good jab from Azim as well. Really good from the young fighter. But round 2 done. He's not getting out of there. He's doing really well early doors here. He's hanging in there, Hall. He's hanging in there. But yeah, so far so good for Azim. But he'll want the stoppage. You'll know you want the stoppage, right? I mean, it goes without saying. Interesting to see whether we see, for example, Conor Benn in the crowd, whether we see someone like, whether we see someone like him in the crowd or anyone else. I think, to be fair, Edison Cavani, Manchester United strikers here. Edison Cavani's supporting his Uruguayan teammate, not Cardinal Brook, and David Colwell's a huge Man United fan. He's got a big smile on his face. There you go, double jab from Azim. He's doing well here. Oh, Nutty says, Azim, my family. Nice. Yeah, second fight, and he's doing pretty well. Nutty Zoom TV says, Azim, my family. Nice one. Nice one. He's been good, man. Good accuracy, good speed. Obviously, look, he's not going to fight anyone of real note in his first 5 fights, most likely. But he's very young. They're going to want to pick. Yeah, good body. His body work has been good. Nutty says, my mum's brother. Fair enough. Nice. Oh, good uppercut to the body from Azim. Yeah, good left hook and then right to the body. Good uppercut as well from Adam Azim. You can see Hall there. He's definitely sticking in there. It's good body shots here. Oh, good right hand. Good short right hook from Azim. Yeah, he's very measured. There you go. Hall lunges in and then just counters with the uppercut, the right uppercut. Really good shot. And you can see Hall definitely his face looking redder and redder. Oh, he's taking a knee. Oh, he's taking a knee. Nazi says, Adam and Hassan are my bros. Nice one. Yeah, he's taking a knee there. Obviously, you can feel the body shots, I'd assume. Timeout? Why is timeout for a low blow? Oh, so it's not a body shot, it's a low blow, I think. Well, he got a timeout, but good liver shot by Azim, left hook to the body. Almost, dare I say it, Canelo-esque. Obviously not at that level, but the shot thrown was a good one. Good jab as well. It's looking good. He looks sharp. Hassan Azim here. Right hook over the top of Adam Hall. Dips down below it nicely. Yeah, I think at the moment, Azim, David Caldwell was saying that maybe he should pour out some shots, touch, and then open up that power shot. At the moment, everything's kind of power shots, either a jab or a right hook, but everything's with purpose. So he's trying, I guess, not to waste shots, but by being, I guess, a little bit more active, it might open up chinks in the armor of Hall and open up that knockout punch he's looking for, or punches. Yeah, you can see everyone ringside, obviously waiting for this. This is an absolute cracker. Natasha Jonas and the so she's going to fight super welterweight, which is 2 weight classes above where she's been fighting. She's been fighting, if I'm not mistaken, she's been at lightweight. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. She's moved up a couple of weight classes, and in fact, if she wins, it'll be quite a big win. And I'm pretty sure she'd be in the same weight class as Chantal Cameron, no? But yeah, she's been really good. She's very, very professional as well. Is Natasha Jonas, and she gets on with it. She's happy to fight anyone, and she's definitely an exciting fighter to watch. So I hope she gets it done. Really do. Yeah, last round here. Hassan Azam Azim, even struggling to get Hall out of there. No knockdowns yet. Nut says, I'm in Turkey. Nice one. Well, yeah, good jabs. I mean, he's looked sharp, just not quite being able to open up what he'd like, but that's okay. I mean, look, it's learning experiences, and he's not going to get everyone out of there within the distance. So this guy is clearly very rough, rugged, and he's able to maneuver himself nicely around the ring without getting clipped too hard. He's the definition of a journeyman, someone who is able to get the job done. Yeah, David Colwell saying that Hassan Azim needs to be slightly cuter, I think, in the way that he sets up traps and shots, and I think that's a fair point. They got good body work, you see, but yeah, good right hand as well. Just needs to try and work in combinations, but in combinations after opening up gaps in the defense. To be fair, doesn't want to waste punches either. So thing doesn't want to be landing punches on the gloves Well, missing, yeah, good body shot. That's better. In the clinch here, heads forward. Fighting on the inside now. Just kind of pushes him back. Azim and trying to find that perfect distance to throw. Yeah, so that's true. I mean, as soon as he got hit by a right hand from Azim, Hall was like, I'm gonna tuck up and kind of shut up shop and try and survive. And that's kind of what he's done, to be fair. So 22 seconds left here in this fourth round. Azim just pumping out the jab. But I think, yeah, we're going to go the distance. It'll be a comfortable points victory. He wouldn't have lost a round here. But he's just not able to land one flush, really cause the damage that he's been looking for. Yeah, very good from Hassan Azim. And yeah, I mean, obviously not the type of win he would have wanted. He would have wanted that knockout. But to be fair to him, it's been good. It's been a good, polished performance anyway. Definitely could be cuter in the way that he boxes. But for a second fight performance, not bad at all. Well, interesting. They're saying that they don't like the 4-round fights. Maybe go for 6 rounds. That's true as well. As a prospect, if you lose the first round and the second round, and the next thing you know, I'm in trouble. Then you lose the second round because you're on the back foot. Not really able to show exactly what you're about in the ring. So they're saying 6 rounds in general should be better going forward for him. I mean, I don't think he's lost a round there at all, but just in general for these fighters. Yeah, so Azim putting his hand up. Who will know he hasn't won? Definitely very rugged. And his nickname is the Hitman. The Hitman. Very interesting nickname. But yeah, he's been good, man. I mean, as I said, like, you can't expect him to just blow everyone out. But he's been good. He's been good. So they'll be interviewing him, and then hopefully, I think we should have Fraser Clarke and then Natasha Jonas, and then that should lead us nicely into what will be the final fight, which is the big one, right? We're all waiting for Amir Khan versus Kell Brook. That's what we're all here for. Let's be honest. Unless you're here for something else, which is understandable as well. Right. It's so intriguing, this fight. I just cannot wait. It's going to be great. It's going to be so good. Yeah, it's starting to fill up in the... Yeah, it's filling up in the Manchester Arena, obviously. Not too long until the main fight. Hassan Azim just with... Wow, only stopped 5 times in 73 fights, Adam Hall, which definitely says a lot. Yeah, he's very durable. Really durable. He's a good fighter in terms of being a journeyman, for sure. Very good. He's saying when I hurt someone, I need to go on the front foot, not kind of sit back and be measured. So Nazim is like, Amir Khan's going to win. But you would say that. I mean, he's British Pakistani, like Amir Khan, right? So, like me as well. So, he's going to say that. He's not going to say Kell Brook. Yeah. Carl Froch is saying, yeah, his solid performance from Hassan Azim. Yeah, he's definitely not as fast. I was going to get my water bottle 1 second. Right, so yeah, Azim beat Horser, hopefully Fraser Clarke, and now Natasha Jonas as well. Takes us nicely into the main fight, which would be nice. Oh, Kell Brook. There you go. Oh, he looks yeah, I think he looks really gaunt, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Another day in office. He looks very confident. He should. Oh. He said, yeah, Amir Khan, he's like, never respected me. Never respected me. Yeah, exactly. How could he not respect me? He's always been chasing him. I can see why as well, and he's a really good fighter. So he's not going to look for the knockout, which I think is obviously the right thing to do. Shouldn't be looking for the knockout. Right, so hopefully we're going to get. Oh, there you go, Neil Gallagher. Hello. Oh, no, Gallagher. Sorry. No, Gallagher said he booked into his room. He's right next to Kell Brook. He said he's gonna back Kell Brook. No, Gallagher, he's very chilled out. He's like, yeah. And she's like, you're a big fight fan. He's like, yeah, everyone is. I don't think everyone is, mate. No, Gallagher, but let's see, man. Let's see. It's an intriguing fight. I mean, I'm definitely. I warn you guys now. I definitely will have. I might be closing my eyes at times, watching the main fight, and my head buried in my hands at times because being an Amir Khan fan, or just someone who just loves boxing. If you watch Amir Khan, you think, oh my god, at times when he's in the pocket, hanging there. And I'm sure if Kell Brook fans will be thinking the same as well. I'll be very unbiased in the commentary, of course, but yeah, be intriguing to see how it goes. Yeah, Carl Froch is. He's made a good point. It is really his era. He's saying, "Oh, it's not really my generation because obviously these guys are younger." But Khan Brook is his generation. It is. It's just it's happening at the end the nth hour, at the last hour, right? And that's what's happened. That's what's happened, really. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, Johnny Nelson looks very He'll definitely go for Brook, right? I mean, he's Sheffield through and through, Ingle Gym as well, which is understandable. Everyone's got alliances. Let's see, man. Whoever loses, I think, retires. Whoever wins, they may fight one more time. I think Khan's got a rematch clause, hasn't he? So if Khan loses, I think he can rematch Brook. Interesting. Yeah, Fraser Clarke coming up next. So he was at super heavyweight in the Olympics, won bronze in Tokyo. Yes, he's won Olympics, Commonwealth, and World Championship, and also Olympics as well. He actually missed out on representing the Olympics quite a few times because Anthony Joshua obviously represented them. Then they had Joe Joyce as well. But he's 30 years old, so he's now turned pro. So really, they're going to have to fast track him, kind of similar to how they had to fast track Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce is actually, if I'm not mistaken, is slightly older. So either way, that they're going to have to fast track him. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely been around all the top fighters for sure. Fraser Clarke, he's a really, really good fighter. Yeah, exactly. Johnny Nelson saying he's going to fast track. He definitely will get fast tracked. No doubt will he be fast tracked. They're not going to kind of hang around with him. They won't. They really won't. Can't wait for this though. Fight. It's gonna, just all these fights, man. Come on, bring it on. It's gonna be great. Yeah, this is gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. Yeah, we're gonna see how Fraser Clarke, how he fights in the pros. Right, he's been fighting the amateurs for so long. Is he able to adapt quickly in the pros? Obviously, it's only his first fight. They expect him to win. It's going to be intriguing. We'll see how it all pans out. But yeah, a lot to come from this. Can't wait to be honest with you. It's so good. Yeah, it's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. Yeah, he was top class as an amateur, no doubt. I mean, he was so good. Fraser Clarke is an amateur, and definitely people forget that at times. And now he's coming through, and it's a case of okay, how good is this guy going to be? He's going to be quality. He's going to be quality. Yeah, don't think anything other than he's going to be great. Jake Darnell. So he's the opponent for Fraser Clarke. Never heard of him. It's not surprising, to be fair. Right, so yeah, so we've got Fraser Clarke versus Jake Darnell. He's got a very cool, melodious walk-on song. He's singing along to. He's loving it. He's chilled. I like this. That's what I'm talking about. Team Darnell. Yeah, this is a big step up for him as well. And look, I mean, he'll get a substantial like. He's like, come on, in the ring. I love it. He'll get a substantial little pay packet for this as well. Look, who knows, man? I mean, we can always see upsets. I mean, I expect Fraser Clarke and also Natasha Jonas, even though she's moving up a couple of weight classes to win. But Natasha Jonas one could be an upset. This one, I don't see him being upset on his debut. Horace in the chat. Thanks, Horace, for tuning in. So yeah, here we go. Big phrase. His nickname being Big Phrase is such a I don't know, it's just such a like cliched nickname, isn't it? Big Phrase. He's got a Queen song playing. He's got Can't Stop Me Now by Queen. Oh, he's got a mix. So it's Can't Stop Me Now and then. What's this song? I don't know what the second song is that's playing, but he's definitely got a personality. Fraser Clarke. He's I think he's got Loughborough Sport on there as well. This is going to be intriguing, man. I'll tell you that. It's going to be very intriguing. The thing is, this is a big moment for him because he's got a big stage to make a statement to say, "Look, I'm here now in the pro ranks." There will be an expectation for him to get this guy out of here, but also do it in fashion. Well, interesting. He's being his trainer is Angel Fernandez. Angel Fernandez, obviously the one who got added to AJ's camp after the loss to Ruiz. So he was added. So it was himself and also Rob McCracken. Rob McCracken and Angel Fernandez like co-training AJ. Now AJ Fernandez is coaching Fraser Clarke, which is interesting. I wonder whether that's due to the link that he would have had with Anthony Joshua. I think they're mates and obviously fought together on the Olympic team or for Team GB anyway, so they know each other quite well. Fraser Clarke's also sparred Anthony Joshua lots of times as well. Right, here we go. So, yeah, Darnell versus Clarke. It suggests that Fraser Clarke is going to get this done pretty well. Let's see how the votes are going, the poll anyway, on YouTube. So, 63% of you've gone for Khan, 37% Brook. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, I'll be back in a second before this starts. Sorry, 10-15, I imagine. 10-15. Good win from Fraser Clarke. Barrage of punches, got it done. Looked sharp, looked good as well. Got the statement made, right? I'm here to the pro ranks. Looked really good. Straight punches. Good technique as well. Not wild at all. He looks good, man. He looks good. So a good start to his career, his pro career, an impressive win. We will have Natasha Jonas up next. And then that's it. That will be the final fight before Amir Khan versus Kell Brook. Yeah, beat Jake Donner by obviously first round KO. Impressive win. Just interviewing Fraser Clarke now. Yeah. Said no disrespect, it's a soft touch. I was supposed to have a different opponent. Interesting, we'll see, because he will be fast-tracked. Yeah. He's slowing it down. He's not quite where he is physically yet, but he will get there. That's just a smidge of what he's about. Thing is, schooled amateurs, right, they can make good pros if they adapt correctly, and I think he's very willing to adapt. It's interesting to see how far he can go, right? No one knows, because one performance really until we've seen maybe him in three fights, because I'm assuming second and third fight will be fast track. We'll see. It looks like he seems like a really good personality, Fraser Clarke, as well. Definitely heard him before. It'll be interesting to see. He says, let's hope the main event lives up to expectations. Huh. Yeah, Ben Shalom giving a fist bump to Fraser Clarke. Fraser Clarke looks very very reserved, like chilled, like, yeah, come on, let's go. Yeah, good debut. Not the pony he wanted. Obviously, he must have had a yeah, he wants the opponent to be good so that he can really please the crowd and get a job done against a substantial opponent. But you don't want it to be too hard that also you then aren't able to showcase your skills to the full extent. So I think overall it was a solid win. He'll take a lot from that. Well, I don't know how much he will really take from that, but we'll see. We'll see. There's time. Hard, I don't think Khan is going to throw a lot of punches at once. He's talking about punches in bunches or combinations. Yeah, I think we could see him maybe not have that as many of those trademark bursts as he has in the past. I think he might try and use the jab more initially. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, only one more fight left, and then we've got the big one. And mate, I don't know. Getting more and more nervous. And I'm thinking more and more that this is going to be terrible. Oh, there you go. We've got Eubank Jr. in there. Eubank Jr. in the he's in the pundit box now. They've chucked him in there. Quite funny. Hamayun Butts has come on Amir, so obviously cheering on Amir Khan. Thanks, guys, new and old as well. Please remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you. Click the bell button as well to get alerts to all the new videos. Yeah, Chris Eubank Jr. on the box. Yeah, proper 50-50 fight, Kell Brook. Yeah, this is a proper 50-50 fight. It is Kell Brook, I think. Oh, Eubank wants Amir Khan to win. Eubank says he's got a bit of beef with Kell. Says Kell Brook wants to kick his head off this fight. Eubank Jr. saying. He's like, I want him to win though, but in a way, because if he wins, then obviously it means I can potentially fight him. That'd be weird. The thing is, if he wins, going up to middleweight, he's done it before. I mean, he's probably at 154 fighter now. Kell Brook, I don't know. 149, obviously, this fight today. Eubank's saying it's going to come down to who gets caught first. Yeah. Similar stage of their career. It's true. Yeah, tough fights, both of them, he's saying. He's saying it just depends on who wants the one who gets caught first. Eubank says he's slightly leaned towards Kell because of power. Yeah, he said Amir Khan won the war of words beforehand. Yeah. Yeah, Johnny's saying verbally he's won all the battles Amir Khan, but doesn't mean that much, to be fair. So Natasha Jonas, she's fighting for a world title next. That's the last fight before. So that's the chief undercard, main undercard fight before we get Amir Khan versus Kell Brook. So cannot wait. It's going to be carnage. Yeah, huge opportunity for Natasha Jonas. Obviously, 2-minute round. So I'd assume if it goes the distance, then most likely we'll get what? 10-15? 10-15 when we'll start. Will Rally Sport says, hi, going for Khan, too fast to hand speed and too fast to hand speed for Kell. So Khan to win, says Will, and love the stream. Thanks. No problem. Thanks for tuning in. If you are new, if you don't mind subscribing to the channel, if you want more content like this, we are going to cover more boxing fights. So we've done quite a few in the past as well. We do quite a few watch-alongs. And if you are new or old, please do smash the like button, the big thumbs up button. Liking and subscribing does really help us out. Do appreciate it. And yeah, do click the bell button to get alerted to all the new videos. So thanks, guys, for getting involved. This is going to be intriguing, to say the least, more because I'm looking just to see from an activity position. Khan obviously hasn't fought. No, I mean he hasn't fought for over 2.5 years. Brook for kind of 1.5 years. So we'll see. Will says I've subbed. Thanks, Will. Appreciate it. Yeah, do follow Will's. Yeah, do follow Will's lead if you are new and you're enjoying the stream, and do remember to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Hit the bell button as well if you want to get alerts to the vids as well. So Natasha Jonas next, as I said. I want to have a look at her opponent because I don't know a huge amount about her, to be perfectly honest with you. Obviously, Natasha Jonas has fought for a world title twice. She's never won a world title. She had a really close fight, I thought, against Katie Taylor, which was, I think Katie Taylor probably deserved to nick it, but it was a close fight, I thought. And yeah, I mean, in the end, the two losses she's had have both been for world title fights. So it is what it is, right? I mean, that's just the way it is. Against Obanov and then against Katie Taylor. She's facing Chris Namus today. She's 25-6. So she's moving up 2 weight classes, really. Be interesting. Will says, I think Khan is too fast. Will daze Kell. He will not expect it then. He'll lose. Amir Khan used to have the fastest hand speed in the world. Always helps. True. Timing's really good as well, though, of course. They do say timing does beat speed. And that's what obviously Kell has had in the past and always got now. I'm hoping Amir Khan wins because I'm a bit of an Amir Khan fan. But I'm very realistic in that I think this is a massive 50-50 fight. I can see why the bookmakers have Kell a slight favourite. He's been slightly more active as well, but we'll see. Anyway, on Chris Namus, which is Natasha Jonas' opponent. Interesting. She hasn't fought, though, since 2020. She hasn't fought for a year and a half. She lost to Emma Kozin. Emma Kozin, who did she fight? She fought... Who did she fight? Yeah, Claressa Shields. That's it. She fought Claressa Shields, which is interesting. So, yeah, it's going to be 10 2-minute rounds. So that will be interesting. Wonder how that one will go. Obviously, Josh Taylor fighting in... I think he's fighting next week, isn't he? There's not much hype around it because obviously there's this fight on today, right? Kell Brook, but next week is Josh Taylor versus Jack Catterall for the undisputed light welterweight title. So at 140 pounds, a division that at one time Amir Khan was seen as the number one in that division. This is going to be an intriguing fight, though, from what I can see. She's fought some good names. Has Natasha Jonas's opponent, but she's lost when she's stepped up to like the highest level. She lost to Emma Kozin, Marie-Eve Decaire, Cecilia Breakhouse. But the weight and the size will be intriguing, I think, to see. Let's find out, eh? But yeah, that'll be intriguing because Jack Catterall's been waiting for that opportunity for a long time. He was happy to step aside for Jose Ramirez to fight the unification fight against Josh Taylor, which was for undisputed. They both had 2 belts each. And now, interesting, Jamie Carragher and Mika Richards both in the crowd. Also Jack Grealish as well. So a lot of people in here. Yeah, it's going to be a really, really good fight, I think. Well, I'm hoping it will be a good fight. Whoever wins, I mean, I think both guys will have a legacy already cemented. Obviously, she fought against Terry Harper, which was a draw. I think she should have really taken that. Katie Taylor, I kind of understand why she nicked that. But against Terry Harper, I think she won that fight. That was interesting, to say the least. So yeah, let's see. She's a good fighter, Natasha. She's all action, southpaw. She's a good fighter, man. She's southpaw? I think she is, isn't she? Let's have a look. Yeah, she's southpaw. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's good. She's a good fighter. Solid. Exciting to watch as well. I'm looking forward to this fight, actually. I think it will whet the appetite a little bit then for the main fight, which everyone is looking forward to. Adil says, Carragher, Richards, Grealish, and Edison Cavani all in Manchester watching the fight live. Yeah, they are. So that's obviously a lot of football players in there. He's in Manchester, so anyone who plays for Manchester City or to Manchester United or Liverpool fans as well. Hannah Rankin as well. She's in the studio box. I've interviewed Hannah Rankin twice. So do check out our boxing interviews playlist. But yeah, I've interviewed her twice, Hannah Rankin. She's really, really nice. She's lovely. Yeah, she's talking about Natasha Jonas. She's a WBA super welterweight champion. So she's fighting in the same weight class as Hannah Rankin, right, at the moment. But yeah, WBA and IBO, I think, champion. Yeah, you got Conor Benn and Derek Chisora both in the crowd. And Derek Chisora wearing a Rocky Balboa cap. It's like a baseball cap which has a picture of Rocky and Apollo as a picture. It's quite funny. Yeah, she's taking a massive risk moving up multiple weight classes up, but it shows that she's really, really desperate for that world title win. Yeah, Johnny Nelson saying if there's going to be an upset, it's going to be this one today. He's giving away natural height, weight. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, Hannah Rankin, she always talks really eloquently as well. But yeah, had her on twice on the channel. I've had quite a few. I had former world champion Layman Brewster who knocked out Klitschko in an upset, Vladimir Klitschko on the channel. That's all those interviews are on our YouTube channel under boxing interviews, the playlist boxing interviews. So do check it out after this stream if you're interested, or anytime this weekend if you want some interesting interviews to listen to or watch. Richard Clark says, just joined the chat. Hello, chaps. Thanks, Richard, for joining. I was just saying that Hannah Rankin's in the studio. I've interviewed her twice. It's on the boxing interviews playlist on our channel. Obviously, I'm just saying that I interviewed former world champion Layman Brewster, who knocked out Vladimir Klitschko as an upset. That's in that playlist as well. Yeah, she's really nice, Hannah Rankin. She's just saying that, wishing Natasha Jonas all the best. She's a really good professional, and she's also now world champion at super welterweight. Hannah Rankin has fought Koresha Shields and also Savannah Marshall. So those two looking to fight. Here we go. It's the chief undercard, which is Natasha Jonas. It's for the vacant WBO super welterweight title. So it's Natasha Jonas versus Chris Namus. Very interesting. And just welcoming her to the ring. She was very happy. She's from Uruguay, so that's why Edison Cavani is cheering her on, if I'm not mistaken. She looks so happy. She's just like, yeah, come on, let's go. I love to see that, actually. She's just really taking in the atmosphere. And yeah, she's happy. Really happy. Muhammad Russell says, you show the faith. Fair enough. Yeah, she's bowing as well to all the crowd. She's definitely playing into it. She seems like a very colourful character. This is going to be intriguing because Natasha Jonas giving up weight, height, reach. I mean, it's going to be intriguing to see how Natasha Jonas combats. I think, how she combats the disadvantage. But we'll see. We'll see, I guess. Natasha Jonas just coming out now to interesting song. It's a little bit depressing, I'd say the least, but yeah, interesting song. It's been very intriguing. Natasha Jonas, she is very dialed in though. She looks very much up for this fight. It's going to be intriguing to see how she gets on. It should be good, man. Should be good. Should be okay. And she has girls rule the world. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. She's so dialed in, man. I really hope she does it. But Namus looks like she looks like a really cool person as well. She looks really cool. I don't know, man. And the more that we get closer to Kell Brook, the more shook I get of Amir Khan getting floored in the first 3 rounds as a little bit of an Amir Khan fan. Richard says, only seen Jonas fight once versus Katie Taylor, actually. Yeah. So I've seen her fight a few times. She fought against Terry Harper, a really close fight. It was a draw. She should have won that. They didn't give it to her, to be fair. The Katie Taylor fight was really close, I thought, but Katie Taylor rightfully just got the win, but it was very close. She's a really, really skillful fighter. She's moving up. So she was fighting at lightweight. This is at super welterweight. So that would be... She's moved up 3 weight classes to take this world title opportunity. Nathan Coe says, let's go, champ. So I think he is cheering on Natasha Jonas. Yeah. I hope she does it, man. I do. I really do. She has been around a long time. She's 37 years of age. She's not getting any younger, but she's so skillful. Definitely underrated, Natasha Jonas. She should be a world champion by now, in my estimation. Really, really good fight. Let's see, though. Let's see. This is just so intriguing, man. I just don't know what to think because... So 6 losses for Christian Namus, but she's fought a lot. El Bombon Assassino, apparently, is her nickname. So from Uruguay, that's why Edison Cavani's in the crowd. And Nathan says, all the way, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, well, thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate it. If you are liking the stream, do smash the like button. If you're an old or new if you're old or new viewer, if you haven't subscribed, if you don't mind subscribing, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's a big red button. For more content like this, we should be doing Josh Taylor versus Jack Catterall next week, hopefully as well. We've done multiple boxing live streams in the past, and we've also got multiple boxing interviews with former world champions at heavyweight, other weight classes, current champions as well, under boxing interviews, that playlist. But yeah, Natasha Jonas in that corner. She looks very much up for this. And yeah, do hit the bell button as well if you're interested in getting involved in terms of being notified anyway for new videos. Right, here we go. Touch of gloves. We're about to get underway here. Mate, looking forward to this. This is going to be amazing. David and Goliath, or the equivalent for women, which I don't know what that would be, to be fair. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, Natasha Jonas just pumping out the jab straight away. Yeah, jab. Yeah, so southpaw of Natasha Jonas, and you can see the orthodox good by Natasha Jonas. Jab doesn't land, but then goes to the body with the backhand. Hannah Rankin is interviewing. Sorry, she's commentating as well. Love it. Oh, backhand from Jonas, and then a body shot as well. Not really much thrown by Christian Namus. There we go. 1-2 there, just straight punches, but not landing. Yeah, just quite sprite on her feet here, Jonas, which is good. Looks like she's gone up in weight nicely. She doesn't look like she's carrying a lot of excess weight. Yeah, good. So far, so good. She's got out of the way of that right hand there, Jonas, as well. Just getting out of range. Oh, good. Yeah, good head movement there. Left hook from Namus, but good dips underneath that. Jonas. Nothing landed flush yet from Namus. Jonas with a couple of body shots thrown. Nothing too flush from either fighter yet. It's a feel-out round. Body shot from Namus thrown on the right hand to the body. Doesn't land. Good backhand from Jonas through the guard of Namus. Not a huge amount of power behind it. Oh, and then she drops Namus with a huge right hook. Natasha Jonas, goes flat onto her back. Oh wow, that is a huge shot from Natasha Jonas. This could be the moment. Her whole nose, her face completely red. She's been dropped. This is a huge moment. Can she get her out of here? Oh, here we go. She's going for the kill here, Natasha Jonas. She's throwing punches. She looks hurt, and the bell saves Namus. Oh, she's falling over. The ref saves her. Oh, the ref saves her. The bell rings as she's falling over. She gets really, really fortunate there. Really, really, really fortunate, Namus. Because that lasts 10 seconds longer, and I think she's knocked out. But yeah, a huge knockdown, a huge round for Natasha Jonas straight away. Looks like she's definitely carried her power up. Natasha Jonas potentially got a bit more. That right hook, she just dipped down and then countered with the right hook. It's a beautiful. You can see there the jab. Yeah, it's the jab first. The jab she threw, and then as Namus is going to throw in response, she throws a right hook, and she beats her to the punch. It's a really good right hook. Lands flush. She just falls right onto her back. It's a great shot from Natasha Jonas. Nathan Coates is getting knocked down the third round. Brook. So Nathan, I think, says Brook getting knocked out in the third round. I'm backing Amir Khan, but I know we'll see. Richard Clarke says that's interesting. Namus lost their last fight on looking at different weight though. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I've seen that as well. No problem. Here we go. Yeah, she's hurting her. Here we go. Punches thrown. She's on the back foot. Oh, and again she's falling backwards. And it's another knockdown. It's a backhand from Natasha Jonas, and she's saying no, it's not a knockdown. It's definitely a knockdown. And she's telling the corner. The corner wants to throw in the towel. She's saying no, don't throw it in. She's saying no, don't throw in the towel. She's told her corner not to do it. They've called off the fight. She's saying no. She's screaming no. And Natasha Jonas, she shouts, she's won here in the second round. What a win for Natasha Jonas. She came out of the blocks, and I have to feel really bad for Namus because she didn't want to stop. She wanted to carry on. Her corner was about to throw in the towel, and I think the ref saw that. They saw Namus saying to the corner, no, don't do that, no, don't do that. But as soon as the ref sees that he's going to stop the fight, she looks so upset, obviously, Namus, and rightly so. But she was going to get stopped. She was going to get stopped. It's a fantastic performance from Natasha Jonas. She finally becomes world champion, and rightly so. It's a long time coming. She becomes champion at super welterweight, 3 divisions above where you would expect her to win it. She obviously didn't get the decision against Terry Harper, which I thought she should have got. She didn't get it against Katie Harper, which I thought was a close fight, but probably didn't deserve to win that one. But here she came out absolutely firing. Huge, huge right hook, and Namus on the floor just on her back. And then second round she came out, and it was a straight left, which is her backhand. It was such a good shot, and she's just staggering backwards and falls backwards into the ropes. It's a fantastic shot, and the ref then calls it off after. She gets up. She gets the win. She's not as emotional as I would have thought. She just is like business. She's really happy, though. You can see. And I'll tell you what. It'll be interesting to see what happens to her now. Will she retire? I hope she doesn't. She seems to have a lot left in the tank. I know she's 37, but she potentially has some big fights out there. She's a world champion now, which means she's got a lot. She's got a lot to offer, and she has some potentially big fights out there. Look at this. I mean, ridiculous power and just precision. Look at that. The precision, accuracy on the punches, just phenomenal. Really good. And look at that. Namus telling her corner, no, don't throw it in. Don't throw it in. The towel after getting up. But eventually the ref stopping it. I think knowing, look, this is she's going to get really badly hurt. And Richard saying, saved by the bell. And Kato says, no one cares. Okay, mate. Well, you don't need to be here. But yeah, obviously, Kell Brook next up. Really, really good. Really good chief undercard, I thought. Really, really good from Natasha Jonas. So we've got the big one. It's definitely whet the appetite. We're going to get it probably at 10:15. I'd say 10:20. It's coming. And it's definitely got me excited for the Amir Khan versus Kell Brook main fight coming up. Yeah, Miss GB is her nickname. Very interesting. Yeah, so obviously knockout in round number 2, Natasha Jonas. Yeah, really, really good win. She's quick. She's so happy. She's like, I'm the new. Yeah, she's saying it. She should. She should. Yeah, really good. Really good, man. I mean, fantastic win. Richard Clarke says, wow, Richard must be really, really far behind. Yusuf Rahman says, yo, do you know any free sites I can watch it off, bro? I don't, buddy. Sorry, but I'm sure you can find some if that's the kind of thing you're looking for on other platforms like Twitter or Discord, etc. But yeah, I can't help you out. Apologies. Um, yeah, this is so intriguing, man. Yeah, huge, huge, huge win from Natasha Jonas. Where does she go next? Who knows? There's a lot. There's a lot to get through. It'll be good. Right. So that's, I think, for me, got me excited now for the main fight. Even more excited. Well, don't know how I could be even more excited considering how excited I was previously, but I'm really, really interested now in this main fight. And all I'm thinking is, please don't get caught, Amir Khan, in the first round. Kell Brook is so dangerous. It's a 50-50 fight. I know the bookmakers have got Kellen slightly in front, which, again, like I can kind of understand given the kind of recent performances as well and activity and the fact that it's at 149. Let's see, man. Let's see how also the weight cuts affected Brook. Let's see how Khan looks at the weight. Let's see how they both start. It's going to be intriguing, to say the least. Hmm. Right, here we go. Cannot wait. This is long wait, but finally we're nearly there. 10 minutes or so left. Can't wait. Left. Come on, Army. You can do it. So clearly cheering on Army. Khan. Yeah, man. I mean, it'll be good. Guys, well, thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate it. If you haven't already liked the video and you are new or even an old subscriber, or you're just new to the channel, do smash the like button. The big thumbs up button does really help us out. And do subscribe to the button as well, the big red button if you're new. Do appreciate it. Thank you. It's quick, it's free, it doesn't cost you anything. Thanks. Appreciate it. Just interviewing Natasha Jonas in the ring now. Anand Majid says, Khan, let's do it. She's saying it means everything. Anand says, Khan, let's do it. And Richard says, I can't wait for Khan versus Brook. Bring it on. Now, I'm shook, to be honest with you. Let's see, man. Yeah, obviously after she lost to Obanov, was her first win. I think, yeah, that was a big, big upset. But she's recovered nicely. It's taken a lot longer than she would have expected. She got there in the end. Yeah, and also she's a mother as well. It's amazing, to be fair. She wouldn't have had to have cut weight if really any, to be fair, for this fight. Interesting to see like how fighters would fight, or boxers, sorry, would fight at their natural weight rather than having to cut weight down quite drastically, and whether they would fight better at kind of like an optimum level at their natural weight as well. Because cutting weight can be really bad for you, but obviously everyone does it. So you want to have as many advantages as possible, right? Especially in terms of size. Yeah. Yeah, Namus took her on short notice, but she was smiling, and I tell you what, it was a good win. Richard says Jonas was smiling after the win as much as Namus entering the ring. Yeah, true. Adnan says Man was talking a lot. Khan's going to show him what a real fight is. Oh, let's see, man. Let's see, Adnan. Let's see. This is where, like, you know, for those who don't know, like, I'm a massive boxing fan. When I do commentary, I'll be very unbiased. But like, I make it quite known, like before fights and stuff, and after as well. Like, I'm a bit of an AJ fan, a bit of a Khan fan, for example. So when those two fight, especially, I get like, you know, this like pit in your stomach where it's like, oh, let's see. Richard says, I'm an Amir Khan fan, but after this week of watching all the build-up, I want Brook to win more. That's fair enough. I really want him to win because I just think legacy-wise, skill-wise, he's better. But styles make fights, and it's always been perceived as a tough fight for him in terms of styles. So 74% of you have gone for Khan, and Brook 26% of you. Guys, I can see of you, just over 40 of you, I think, in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate it. If you don't mind, please do smash the thumbs up button. It's the big like button. If you don't mind, looks like this. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, doesn't cost you anything, just helps us out in terms of YouTube, the algorithm, pushing this channel, etc. And do subscribe to the channel as well if you want more content like this. And again, it's free. And do click the bell button to get alerted to all the new videos. We are doing and have been doing quite a few boxing live streams and watch-alongs. We also do reviews, previews, and we have a lot of interviews. If you look at our boxing interview playlist with multiple people, including former world champions, current champions, etc. as well. Royal Zach says, I'd rather see Khan win and see him fight again. Brook isn't as exciting. And Adnan says, what's your prediction, G? Oh, mate. So I'm a bit biased. I think I've kind of just said I'm a Khan fan. So I'm going to say Amir Khan round 8, but I say that with absolutely no conviction. And there's definitely a little bit of bias mixed into that prediction. So let's see, man. Let's see. I'm proper shook, to be honest with you. Yeah. As an Amir Khan fan, I'm really shook. As just a boxing fan, I'm really excited for this fight. I think it's going to be really intriguing. I just hope it lives up to the hype, and I just hope. Yeah, I don't know. I just hope it's a good fight. Let's just say that. Royal says I have Khan KO to the body. Oh, interesting. I don't know. Would he be able to? Is Kell weak to the body? No. Mr. Poing says Brook will crack that chin. He could do. He definitely could do. That's the thing, right? I don't know. I really don't know. Amir Khan has definitely been. Adnan says, "Lol, that means Khan's winning for sure." Adnan says, "I don't know, man. I think look, it's going to be interesting because Brook obviously has the two like steel bits of metal plates in his eyes and his face because of the orbital bones, and then Amir Khan, you know, doesn't have the best chin. I think everyone knows that." Richard says Brook will KO Khan like Canelo KO'd Khan. That would be pretty savage if that happens. Yusuf says Tanks or Khan. Tank? You mean like Tank Davis? What do you mean, buddy? Let me know, Yusuf. Royal says Khan's body shots are underrated. He dropped Maidana with it. That's true. That was a long time ago, though. That was what? We're talking 10 years ago, aren't we? I think we are. I think we're talking 10 years ago. Don't know, man. Don't know what to say to you. Guys, well, 14 in the chat. I can see. Let's see how many likes. 14. Come on, guys. Let's get up to at least 30 likes. Smash the like button, please, if you haven't done so already. Hit the big thumbs up button. Do subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. Yusuf says, yes, Tank Davis or Khan. They're completely different weight classes, though, buddy. Lightweight is Tank Davis, and Khan's at, well, he's fighting at 149 today, but say welterweight. So we're talking about, you know, what, that's hold on. Lightweight, super lightweight, welterweight, 2 weight division difference. Yeah, exactly. Rozak's as low as Tank, even in the same weight class. He's not. He's 2 weight classes below. If he was, Tank would knock him out, just because Tank is like, he's basically in his prime. Like Amir Khan is towards the end of his career. He's not. I mean, these guys, it might be their last fight. That's where they're at. It's an exciting fight because they're both on the decline. Mate, let's see. And let's see what the walkout. Obviously, I think majority of the crowd is going to be with Amir Khan because in Manchester. And I think obviously it's closer to Bolton. He says, "Oh, sorry, I don't know much about the sport. My bad. No problem, man. No worries." That's good. She's really gracious, Hannah. She's like, yeah, she could fight me because she's in the same weight class, but let her enjoy a moment right now. Obviously, it's Scotland versus England fight would be a good fight. Rozak says, do you see the Azim fighters fighting the likes of Ryan Garcia in the future? Oh, that's a big thing is, right, is that it is really early doors. I mean, they've fought, 3 times and 2 times each respectively. Mate, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's so early doors. It's too early to tell, I think, unfortunately. Hopefully, but, Ryan Garcia's fought former world title contenders, so he's kind of almost there, almost becoming a world champion. The Azim brothers are at the start. Richard Clarke says it's weird how betting is for Brook to win and slight favourite. Khan seems like more people's pick to me. I don't know, to be honest with you. Mr. Point says Jake Paul versus Khan. Lol. Jake Paul's a cruiserweight, mate. You know what's really interesting? I wonder how would he get on with someone who's like 4, 5, 6 weight classes below him, but a proper boxer? I think you just get pinged around the ring, wouldn't he? To be fair, because they'd just be so quick. I mean, they wouldn't hurt him, but I don't think they'd hurt. Would they hurt him? Maybe not. Would they? Mate, I don't know. It's tough. I don't know. And he says, your enthusiasm has me waiting. Enjoyed your last commentary, although only 1 to 2 rounds. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate it. If you have liked the commentary like Andy, do like the video if you don't mind. If you have already liked it, thank you. Appreciate it. If you also are liking it, then do subscribe. Again, liking and subscribing, but they're both free. Don't cost you anything. And also, in terms of helping the channel, it really does help us out. We're on the road to 3K subs. And we are going to be doing a lot more, of course, boxing live stream watch-alongs. Richard says Jake Paul would get cremated by Khan. And Richard Clarke says Maidana versus Khan, one of my top. Rozak says, you're right, but the hype and praise given to these kids suggests there's something special. Yeah, I think, look, they definitely look good, but in terms of, like how far can they go, I couldn't tell you. I think there's promise there, but they need to be matched correctly. They obviously need to put the work in. It's like saying, when someone starts their football career and they're like in a non-league side and you're like, do you think they could play for Barcelona? It's like, well, who knows, right? In terms of the voting at Sky Sports, 46% have voted for Khan, 54% Brook. Interesting. Adnan says, where can I watch live stream? Any link? I don't have a link, but I'm sure you can find one if you look hard enough. Richard says, Maidana versus Khan, one of my favorite ever fights. Yeah, quality fight. Obviously, I'm watching on Sky Sports box office, but I've paid for it, obviously. Khan, 74% of you, though, on our channel have said 74% Khan to win, 26% Brook. So a lot of Khan fans in the chat, it looks like. They're talking a lot, by the way, on Sky, but I'm kind of just not even listening to it because, I don't need to get more hyped for this. I'm already hyped enough. I've already done so much watching of behind the ropes, behind the gloves, press conferences, previous, flipping encounters between the two, previous fights. Let's just see how it goes. How, for example, will Bomac, Terence Crawford's trainer, will he have a positive effect on Amir Khan's game plan and also the way he fights, or will it be too much to take on? I don't know, man. Rozak says, am I crazy for thinking Jake Paul is genuinely good? He seems to have one punch KO power. He's leaving corpses in his wake. You are crazy for thinking that until he knocks out an actual boxer. I think the issue is that he hasn't knocked out an actual boxer yet. He's only been knocking out MMA fighters, or kind of like basketball players or celebrities. Once he knocks out, if he knocks out like a proper boxer, then look, I don't think I wouldn't say that he's genuinely good, but what I'd say is that he's a boxer. I don't even class him as a proper boxer at the moment. Rozak says, I bet that's why Fury didn't chicken out, I don't think. I think he would have been genuine why he couldn't box. I actually know, and I follow his sports doctor on Instagram. I've actually interviewed him. He's Dr. Usman Sajjad. I did an interview with him quite a few months ago now. It's on my boxing interviews playlist as well. Really nice guy, and he wouldn't have pulled him out unless there's a genuine reason, because he's a genuine guy. But yeah, look, if you're injured, right? You're not going to fight injured. That's just, if it's a bad enough injury that you can't train and you can't continue, then that's it. Like, you're done, right? And that's why fights do get rescheduled. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily scared. It just means that that's what it is. And he's happy. He's vocally come out and said, I'll take the fight. Look at this. Just showing the highlights of both fighters, man. It's up next. Domingo telling Kell Brook and a corner can win this, and obviously Khan. Lightning hand speed, man. I cannot wait for this. I really can't wait, man. What are we thinking? Eh? I think if people in the chat, if you've got specific predictions, let me know. So intrigued, man. There's just a lot that can happen in this fight. I'd be surprised if it goes all the way to like the distance. That's the one thing I would be slightly surprised about. Any other kind of result, I'm not surprised about. Obviously, a draw I would be surprised about. A points, win either way, I'm kind of surprised about because I don't feel like it's going to go to points. Just because both are so old in terms of and they've gone through wars and they haven't been particularly active. This is a real retirement fight, I feel. But it's one that is exciting because both guys are at a similar stage in their career. They're at the end and that's it, right? It should be interesting. Adil says, do you see this going the full 12 rounds? If it goes the distance, who has the edge? I think if it goes the distance, I'll probably say Amir Khan because he's probably made the weight a bit better than Kell Brook. I think Kell Brook struggles to make 147. I think he would have struggled to make 149. 154, I think, is where he's natural at. Maybe even 160, given that he struggled at 147 for quite a few years now. For Amir Khan, I think if it goes, the longer it goes on, probably the better for him, but I don't know. Depends, right? I mean, that's not necessarily the case. If he gets dropped multiple times, then he'll be having to recover throughout the fight. So we'll see. But yeah, let's see how it all pans out. Looking forward now to the main fight coming up. Intriguing to say the least. Yeah, 74% of you have gone for Khan, 26% Brook. They're really going to build this up, by the way. This is going to start. This won't start at 10:30, I don't think. Rozak says, who do you think can seriously trouble Canelo? Maybe Terence or Spence if Canelo fights at a lower weight. Canelo's not going to fight any lower than 160. So unless they come up to 160, which would mean coming up to weight class, I think Errol Spence will go up to 154 eventually. So will Crawford. I don't know if they're going to go up to middleweight, though, honestly. For me, I think the biggest threat to him currently is Beterbiev at 175, so at 175 pounds. So that's at light heavyweight, even. So at light heavyweight, 175 pounds, I think Beterbiev is a beast. And I just think he might have enough to beat Canelo, but who knows? And let's see, because genuinely, Beterbiev is a absolute animal, but he's prone, he's vulnerable, right? He's been dropped a few times. Callum Johnson's dropped him a couple of times, or once, or even. But for him, is very, very interesting. He's knocked out every single fight he's faced. Makes the point because Canelo wants to go up, I heard. Rosas is 175 pounds. Dear Lord, Canelo's barely 5'7" if he can win. Well, he's already fought at 175 pounds, Zach, though. He fought at what am I talking about? He fought I forgot his name. Kovalev. Sorry, he fought Kovalev at 175, 175 pounds. Obviously won the WBO light heavyweight title and then vacated it, moved down to super middleweight, cleaned up. I think he will move up to light heavyweight again. He's very thick set. He's good enough. He wants to win titles in multiple weight classes and be that type of person to be looked at as a legend. I mean, we were talking about him going up to cruiserweight even, right? So let's see. Matthew says Canelo versus Charlo, followed by Benavidez as being muted. That would be good. Muted, I think he means. I think he schools Charlo, knocks him out. Benavidez is a more interesting fight for me. I still think he beats him though. But no, I mean, they're interesting fights. Rozak says win a bout that weight class, man. Respect. He already has one bout there, but yeah, if he wins another one, if he cleans up there and goes undisputed, I mean, we're talking. I mean, he's already one of the greats, I would say, but go down as one of the best pound for pound fighters. Right, here we go. Adil says mind games being played in Brook's dressing room. Regation gloves. Farzan says, is the fight going to be live here? No, unfortunately not, Farzan, because of copyright. Because of copyright issues, we can't. Richard Clark says, Raw Zach, Mike Tyson was 5'1". I think he means 5'10". He was 5'11", wasn't he? He was either 5'10" or 5'11", but yeah, he wasn't 5'1". That would have been really small. But yeah, I can't show it here because of copyright. Basically, the channel will get taken down. Royal says, yeah, Tyson was 5'10", but yeah, he was a genetic freak. So if you look at Canelo, I wouldn't say genetic freak, but he's very thick set. Obviously, don't want to go into it too much about obviously some of the things going on around the Clenbuterol stuff, but let's just say he's some question marks obviously after that Golovkin fight and stuff. But yeah, either way, he's still a phenomenal fighter. You can't doubt the skill set. Why are they showing Johnny Nelson in the gym hitting a bag for the build up for Amir Khan, Kell Brook? Hmm. Does Fazan, you could do a different sort of format, have commentary up on channel and stay on chat, similar to Usher does on Crick for Us? I don't want to do that because I could get done for copyright for stealing someone else's commentary, and the whole point is I like doing commentary, so I want to do my own commentary. If you want to listen to, for example, BBC 5 live commentary, you just go there, right? So there's no point in me just being in the chat. Rosette says, let's be honest, they're all on a little something. You have to be on that level. I think quite a few might be, but I don't want to say for sure. I really hope it's not as many as I think it is. But yeah, unfortunately, it might be the case. Yeah, just showing obviously that Khan, when he throws the barrage of punches, that those quick punches, that's when Brook can counter, of course. We know that can happen. It's about Bomac and whether he's able to learn new tricks at this stage. Yeah, Joey Nelson says they're both British boxing greats, but this could be what they're. This could be what they remember for. We'll see. Ben Frank says, "Come on, Khan, F him up." Faruka says, "You go to stream the match, can't, buddy, because of copyright. So not able to stream the match. I'll be doing live commentary on here, though. I'm doing live commentary on here, like basically blow by blow. But yeah, can't show it, unfortunately. Copyright issues." Ben says, "Come on, Khan." Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what's the votes looking like. Khan 74%, Brook 26%. Guys, well, thanks very much for tuning in. You can see over 50 of you in the chat. Great to have you on. Please do remember to smash the like button. It's a big thumbs up button. Doesn't cost you anything. Really does help us out, though, by liking the video. And if you are enjoying it, do subscribe to the channel as well for more content like this. We do a lot of boxing live stream watch-alongs and commentary, and also do have quite a few interviews, etc., as well with pro fighters, past and present. And also click the bell notification as well to get alerted to all new videos. But yeah, thanks very much, guys, for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Just got Fraser Clarke there and just quickly interviewing him. Obviously, he did really well, I thought, in that fight. Just got the job done. It's his first fight. It wasn't as good a opponent as he could, but let's see. Danny Drew says, Amir Khan can't crack a boiled egg. His chin is China. And Shep Savage TV says, Khan has a glass jaw. We'll find out, man. We'll find out. Definitely doesn't have the best jaw in the business, that's for sure. It definitely can be suspect at times, but he's got heart. And to be fair, Brook with the broken orbital bones, not a great sign either, but we'll see. We'll see. Mr. Point saying, yeah, Danny. What do you want to say? Thing is, you always have a suspect chin if you keep your chin in the pocket like that, right? That's the thing. That's what's happened to him. It's not like whenever he gets clipped, he gets put on the canvas. Richard says, Lord Johnny Nelson's making a comeback. Yeah. Mr. Point says, crack. Yeah. Things, if you watch the Maidana fight, he did get dropped. But apart from that, he took a lot of big shots. But the thing is if you don't see a shot and you get clipped with it because you're in the pocket, then of course you're going to get put on your back. Most 95% of fighters would. But we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? He's with Terence Crawford's training. Does it make a difference? I don't know. Obviously, Kell Brook with Domingo in the corner. He's been there for a very long time. He's been kind of on and off with him, but majority of his career he's been with Domingo. They know each other very well. Let's see what the game plans are. Let's see how sharp both look. Let's look how much each has in the tank. I mean, maybe we won't even see how much each has in the tank. Maybe it won't even last longer than 6 rounds. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, a bit drama because of gloves. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a dispute in Kell Brook's. So Amir Khan's got gloves on, he's warming up, but there's a dispute with Kell Brook's gloves. They won't let him in. So they're all arguing in there, but he's not allowed to get in there. The security guards tell him not to get in. So there's drama with the gloves. Kell Brook's gloves, that is. Ha! Fraser saying about hostile backstage. So Khan's warming up. Brook hasn't got his gloves on yet. I don't think it's mind games. I think there's something like the gloves, obviously. Adil says, come on, get the fight going. I guess it's delayed because of gloves dispute in Brookside. Not sure how long the possible delay, yeah. Danny Drew says, Khan's going to be staring at the lights for the 10-second tan? Count, maybe? I don't know. Oh, for the 10-second tan. Okay, I get what you mean. Rose says, Dom Ingle is an odd fella. Mate, Dom Ingle, can I say something? No matter what you think about whoever you think is going to win, etc., Dom Ingle swallowing Kell Brook's sweat is absolutely vile. Richard says, Carnes Bolton beating my Wimbledon team 4-0 today, lol. Royal says, John for the fight, wow. Kell put poppadoms and brownies in his gloves. Oh my god. Richard Clarke says, Fraser Clarke, classy surname indeed. Yeah. Oh, mate. Hopefully we get... Come on, let's get on with it. But there's a dispute with the gloves. Not good at all. Carl Froch is like, I know this fight might not happen because of... it will happen. It'll just be... even if there's an issue with the gloves, I'll get sorted. Johnny's trying to say about the mental games because he obviously is from the Ingle Jimmy thing. Maybe Dom Ingle is playing games or like trying to get a mental edge just for a fight. I don't know, man. Fitzy4578 says Kell bottling it. I don't think he is. I don't know what's going on with the gloves though. We have absolutely no idea, right? I mean, they don't even know at the moment because the door's closed. Royal says, honestly, all this pre-fight drama is just adding to the excitement and suspense. Yeah, obviously we're delayed because of the glove issue, so I have absolutely no idea when we're going to get going here. Hopefully, relatively damn soon because it's definitely been. Well, we've been waiting a while, right? Obviously, we were hoping we were getting underway at 10. It's now 10:38. Richard says, get one to check Brooks' gloves. He's an expert. That's a really good point. Thing is, right, like people talking about gloves and like, but obviously it has happened. Obviously, we had a Margarito had bits in his gloves, didn't he? Which was absolutely crazy. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, Sky Sports. Royal says, Froch is such a hater, he'll probably accuse Khan of tampering with Kell's gloves. Fitzy says, hearing ring walk seconds away. I'm hoping so. Yeah, hoping so. Guys, thanks as well for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Please remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Richard says, Brooks got MMA gloves on, I bet. Arangan says, how quickly will Khan's glass chins shatter? Oh, Arangan, you hater. Arangan, you absolute hater. You should be supporting your fellow Asian. I don't know, man. Who knows? It could shatter if he leaves it in the pocket and doesn't see the punch coming. Brooks definitely got more power than Khan. There's no doubt about that. Khan's just got the upper hand in speed, but I don't know. It's going to be who's got a better game plan, and we'll see. Will says, well, here we go. Come on, I'm going to knock him out going for Khan, not a Kell Brook fan. Fair enough. I'm a fan of both, to be fair. I'm just more of an Amir Khan fan, which is why I'm hoping he wins, but I don't know if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I gave a prediction based on really my bias more than anything because I have absolutely no idea who's going to win. 74% of you gone for Khan and 26% Brook. Roy says haters. Fitzy says sweet Caroline, baby. Indeed. Tom Preston, North End says you're going to show the boxing game. I can't because of copyright. Apologies. If you are here for live commentary, though, you've come to the right place. We'll be doing a live commentary of the fight. Also, if you are enjoying this, I can see a few of you have liked the video. If we can get the likes up to at least 30, that would be good. So do smash the like button, the big thumbs up button, and do subscribe to the channel, the big red button if you haven't done so already. Really do appreciate it. And it does really help us out. Appreciate it. Right, so it looks like Kell Brook is coming out. He's getting booed. So obviously the gloves dispute is being sorted. It'll be interesting to see for example, if Amir Khan loses, will there be something about that? I don't know, man. Will says, hope Khan still got the hand speed. Cal, not a chance if he has. I'll be worried if he's super fast on it. We'll see. Naheem says, bookies have Brook as a favorite. Yeah, they do. They do, yeah. There you go, Brook about to come up. Vera Pompova says, let's go, let's go. Or Vieira, sorry, even. Vieira says, let's go. Indeed. Let's go indeed. So that's it. Kell Brook is about to come out and do his walk out. Here we go. About to cut. Yeah, so obviously Kell Brook, his walkout song is Kanye West, All of the Lights. So here we go. Here we go. Will says, Kell Brook got booze. Wonder if Khan gets cheered. He will. Because Manchester's very close to Bolton. Which says, Sweet Caroline, indeed. Aaron guesses Brook trying to rattle Khan with the gloves. Danny says, when the doctor shines the light in Khan's eyes and asks which punt hit your son, Armin will reply, all of them. You guys are haters, man, but it's fair enough. Deal says, Chalo. Sure, fair enough. Will says it's 50-50, not probably because Kell's got the bigger punch. Maybe that's why he's the favorite of the bookies. Dylan says, Dom behind him licking his sweat. Dylan, that is vile. Dylan, that is absolutely vile. Will says, here we go, Kell. You can see the security around Kell, making sure nothing's thrown at him, etc. I think he's all okay. Vieira says, I feel like this fight is going to be 50-50, but I hope Khan wins. And Viz says, when is the fight? The fight is starting in probably about 5 minutes. Kell Brook's in the ring. He's just walked out to his usual song, Kanye West, All of the Lights. Will says he's from Sheffield, isn't he, Kell? He is, yeah. So he's in the ring. He looks okay. He's not nervous at all, to be fair, I don't think. Sometimes you can tell a lot by someone's ring walk. He looks okay. He looks fine, Kell. Doesn't look particularly nervous. Looks pretty dialed in. I don't think he looks nervous. Richard says, Brook, round 5 KO. Mark my words. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, he looks fine. He looks perfectly fine. Obviously, Amir Khan about to come out. I don't know. Is he nervous? I don't know. I don't think he looks nervous. Let me know what you guys think. It doesn't always have a bearing on the result. But for example, when I saw Anthony Joshua walk out to the ring before the Anthony Joshua fight, I was like, something not right. But let's see. Richard Clark says 74% of you are wrong. Yeah, 74% of you have gone for Amir Khan. So we're going to stop as soon as both are in the ring. I'm going to take that as the vote. So, mate, Royal Zach says, I'm super nervous and I'm watching from my bed. Mate, so am I. As a boxing fan, I'm super excited. I'm super excited as a general boxing fan. But as an Amir Khan fan, I'm super nervous because I just know if he stays in the pocket for a split second too long and gets cracked, that could be over. Will says he's doing his gloves again, re-glove his gloves. Wow, what is going on? I actually don't know what's going on with his gloves. Why are they doing his gloves now? Dylan says, I want Khan to win. We'll see, man. Kenny says, you actually going to be showing the fight or just talking commentating for when it's on? I'll be commentating, mate. I can't show it because of copyright. Will says, I'm so nervous as a massive Amir Khan fan. Mark says, Khan by knockout. Royal says, apparently it's Khan's gloves. Hey? No, what do you mean? Oh, as in he's wearing a pair of Khan's gloves? Maybe, but Khan's gloves are fine because he was training and warming up with the gloves on. So I don't think the dispute was Khan's gloves. I think it was Brook's gloves. Danny says, new subscriber, thanks for reading my me jabs, hoping for a good fight. Let's go. No problem, mate. I'm open to jabs and criticism and stuff, as long as it's not like super abusive, which none of them have been. Is fine. Like, it is what it is, man. A bit of humor here and there. I'm not, I'm not sensitive. No, says gloves should have been done in the dressing room. Why do it now? Terrence in Khan's corner, no idea. Yeah, you can see Amir Khan's entourage are really confident. Amir Khan looks very dialed in. He looks a bit nervous. I'm quite shook, you know. Will says, I've never seen that before, re-gloving with British boxing official watching him. What is going on? Never seen that before. I haven't seen that. I've never seen boxers being getting redone in the ring. That was really bizarre. I don't know. I feel like Amir Khan, he's like, I don't know. I think he's nervous. I think he looks proper nervous. With Kell Brook, I thought he looked a bit more. Maybe it is because I'm just so shook. I thought Kell Brook looked okay. I thought he looked okay. I think Amir Khan's nervous. He's quite nervous as well. I mean, he could be doing. He could be praying, to be fair to himself. Nightlight says it's so random. I think maybe mentioning about the gloves. The gloves were proper random. I've never seen that before. Really, really strange to see that, to be honest with you. He says, I'm so confused. Why do they need to change them? I'm not sure. Mate. They haven't explained. Basically, they tried to get into the room or get some information. No one gave them any information. So I guess we'll find out after, maybe, if they're willing to kind of give up that information. I'm assuming we will find out after. Guys, well, thanks for tuning in as well. Thanks to those who have liked the video and have subscribed. Please do like and subscribe if you don't mind. Ain't Nobody Loves You Better is his walkout song. Adil says Khan's facial expression shows he's focused, concerned. You call it Fazan, you're the pro. Mate, I think he's concerned. I could be wrong. Let's see. Nightlight says they need to hurry up, man. Can't wait. Yeah, so they're both in the ring now. Will says, come on, Amir, show him how it's done with your super fast hand speed and body shots. Maybe KO that way. But Khan, he's done that quite a few times. Richard says, Sheffield Steel, no nerves at all. And Nightlight says, hope it goes on, brother. It's definitely going on. They're both in the ring. Danny says, what's the what? Re-gloving in the ring? Commission is amateur. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand. Like, Kell was getting his gloves done in the ring. Oh, it's just weird. This is really interesting. I'm so shook, man. Dylan says Kelly's going to sleep. I don't know, man. No, can you show this? I can't because of copyright. Sorry, buddy. Basically, the channel will get taken down if I show it. It's copyright issues. Right, here we go. About to get underway. I'm so sure. I will try and commentate to the best of my ability. I won't be biased in commentary because I'll just say what I see and try and describe it as best as I can. Yeah, so technically it's super welterweight. It's a catch obviously at 149, but yeah. Will says it's the proper guy announcer. He's cool with the grey hair. Yeah, so how have I forgotten his name? Oh, something Buffer. Michael Buffer, that's it. Michael Buffer, yeah. Michael Buffer is like really, really famous. He's the one that's like trademark Let's Get Ready to Rumble. Oh, mate. I'm shook. Chronic says, are you streaming the fight? I can't because of copyright. Sorry, Liam. I'll be doing live commentary, though. Will says, I really do think Armin's winning this. Wish I put a belt on it. And Dylan says, I want to see the coaches fight too. Yeah, same, man. Bomac versus Domingo. There you go. The Let's Get Ready to Rumbles happened. Here we go. Just announcing the two fighters. And that's it. They're booing him, but he'll be fine. I don't think he'll bother about the crowd booing him. Yeah, he goes 42 fights, 39 wins, and obviously 3 losses. 27, even KOs. Domingo looks so smug in the corner. I don't know, man. Maybe if they win, I mean, he'll have the right to look smug, won't he? So to be fair. Very interesting. "39 fights, 34 wins, 21 KOs, 5 losses." Yeah. So obviously he's been champion light welterweight. Amir Khan won 2 of the world titles there, and then Kell Brook's won a title at welterweight, beating Sean Porter. So here we go. About to get underway here. Oh, mate. I'm actually, I don't know how this is going to go. Let's see. Amir Khan's had a bit of a cupping done to his back. You can see the spots on his back. He's definitely had cupping done. And Danny says, "Here we go. The plunder about to start, mate." Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the moment that Kell Brook especially has been waiting for about 10 years. Here we go. Amir Khan, Kell Brook. We're finally getting this fight. Here we go. Amir Khan in white shorts and Kell Brook in red. And so let's see Brook's car park scrap. Yeah, can't see that. Here we go. Let's go. So, first round starting here. Both on their toes, just looking for openings. Jab to the body from Amir Khan. Jab from Brook. Both just trying to find openings. Yeah, double jab from Khan and then a left hook. Or a left hook from Brook doesn't connect though. Or jab even from Brook trying to jab when Khan's going in. Brook not really throwing. Left hook from Khan does catch Brook, but doesn't catch him flush. Just clips him. I think it's going to be a chess match for a minute. It looks like it, yeah. Just looking for openings. Kell Brook with a wild left hook. Here you go. So, yeah, good head movement. But, yeah, wild from Kell Brook looking for that big left hook. But so far, nothing really substantial from both. A couple of jabs. Left hook from Khan, but didn't land flush. Just clipped him. Double jab. Oh, right hand from Khan. Oh, he's got Brook pushing Brook back. But then Brook managing to weather the storm. He was fine. Didn't get clipped. Too flush there. Good defensive ability from Brook there. Just getting out of that danger. He's trying to stalk Amir Khan. Amir Khan's the one on the outside. Brook taking the center of the ring. You can see Brook just trying to stalk Khan. Khan moving his feet relatively well at the moment. Like a right hook doesn't land from Khan. And then go Brook on the back foot. Khan with a couple of quick flurries, but again doesn't land there with that. Then, yeah, jab to the body and jab to the head from Khan. Jab to the body does land. Jab to the head doesn't. There we go. Oh, Amir Khan's on. He's going to get dropped. He's just been wobbled. And he's saying, "No, come on, I'm fine. 2 minutes in, and he looks like he's wobbled. Yeah, he gets out of the way of Brook's left hook. I don't know how hurt he is. He definitely was. I don't know whether he was wobbled or whether he was on unsteady legs, like off balance. Either way, definitely hurt a little bit. His head looks clear, though. Jab from Khan, then a punch down onto Brook. And they go, yeah, right hook, straight right from Brook. And Khan's legs definitely wobbled there again. And then into the clinch. Khan's definitely in trouble here in the first round. So the fight's already started. Go Brook. Yeah, Brook definitely. I mean, mate, he's definitely wobbled. Brook is Khan. Sorry, Khan's definitely in trouble. His legs look all over the place. Left and then a right uppercut from Khan. Oh, I think. Well, they're saying Khan's gone. I thought Brook had was wobbling, but I think it's. No, he's fine. Brook's fine. It's Khan. Khan is wobbling around everywhere. His legs are completely gone. He hasn't fought for 2.5 years, and that would be why. As well, that won't be helping. But to be fair, Brook hasn't fought for 1.5 years. His legs wobbling everywhere. That is a nightmare round. Couldn't have gone potentially any worse unless he'd gone flat on his back. He's been wobbled everywhere. He's going to have to recover somehow. He just didn't see it. There's a couple of straight rights, really good shots from Brook. Just wobbled him. And the first one was okay. He kind of took it fine. The second one, even, he took and his legs went. Let's have a look. Yeah, so he was off balance that first time. Yeah, unsteady there. He's saying, I'm fine, but let's have a look. Yeah, he threw the right hand and went with the left. So it went with like a jab, right? And the second one was a left hook, actually. Yeah, wobbled him. And Khan, mate, this could be over soon. If Khan's legs don't sort themselves out ASAP, he's going to have to somehow... He's going to have to dig really deep here, Khan. Really, really deep. Because at the moment, that first round was almost a 10-8 round. Brook really in control. Wobbled Khan. Left hook from Brook. And doesn't connect. Khan with a quick flurry. Brook gets out the way. Good left hook from Khan. But Brook not hurt. Looks okay. There you go. Yep. Quick hands. Yeah, so at the moment, he's throwing a flurry about 3 or 4 punches, only really landing with 1 at the moment, Khan. Kell's just countering. I think Khan maybe needs to wait and counter as well. He's kind of going on the front foot, and he's almost just... He's almost gone to type. I thought maybe he wouldn't throw so many flurries, but Brook and kind of fall into the trap, which is get countered and timed by Brook. But that's exactly what he did in that first round. He wasn't patient. He went for those big flurries. Yeah, good foot movement. His feet look okay. I mean, he doesn't look as wobbled as he did in the first round. Don't know how clear they are. Kell's not really throwing a lot. He's just kind of being very, very scarce in what he's throwing. He's waiting for Khan to throw, really. Good jab from Khan. Much better from Amir Khan. Kell Brook again, just in the middle of the ring, stalking, not throwing too much. He's mainly waiting. There we go. He's this time on the front foot with a left hook, and then a good left hook from Khan does land, but again, doesn't land flush, just clips Brook. And the right hand, Brook on the back foot there. Good from Khan. Flurry there, pushing Brook back. Yeah, jab from Khan, but Brook doing well there. Got out of distance really nicely. Now in the clinch, and definitely the commentators saying rightfully so that Kell Brook's taking his time. He's picking his punches. Khan being more active. He's actually ironically on the outside. Kell Brook's in the center of the ring, almost stalking. Big left hook from Brook, and the right hand I think does clip him, but doesn't land flush. And then big body shots from Amir Khan to the body. But Khan took the right hand well there. Wasn't wobbled at all. Just said, yeah, fair enough. But it wasn't wobbled. Doesn't hurt, I don't think. Left hook from Amir Khan. Counter left hook, good. Then a right hand. Kell Brook, though, looks okay. I think hurt him a little bit, but he's not wobbled at all. Hasn't looked in trouble at all so far in this fight, Kell Brook. But Amir Khan was in that first round, wobbled twice. The second round, much better for Khan. I think if he manages to get through the last 10 seconds unscathed here, he might take the round, but there's not much in it, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, good. All good. Much better. Yeah, Khan into the pocket. I think he needs to box clever here. He's going into a phone booth fight. Not sure whose round that is. It's difficult to say. Will says, oh my God, I thought that was it. Jesus. Iron Man says, going for the knockout from the first second. Danny says, Khan's leg stance is too wide at times. Can't generate power when he punches. Yeah, I agree. I think he's not, what's the word? He's not planting his feet when he punches. I think mainly because he's trying to be in and out. But the problem is he's staying in there too long. And Olela says, oh my God, I'm so excited that who's going to win, especially Amir Khan. Power comes from your legs and hips, says Danny. Agreed. Yeah. They're showing the highlights of on that round. So yeah, good right hook thrown from Brook there in that second round. Amir Khan took it well, to be fair, was okay. I'm not sure who you give that second round to. The first round's definitely Brook's. The second round, I think Amir Khan definitely threw more, but so it depends what you like. Do you like the pressure more, which, to be fair, Khan had with punches, but then in terms of actual stalking and coming forward, probably Brook. And then in terms of the actual who had the most effectiveness in terms of punches thrown percentages-wise, probably Brook. So I'm not sure to get that second round to. Just says feisty second round. Yeah, third round here. Amir Khan's legs look like a wild left hook from Brook. Khan evades it nicely. Obviously, that left hook is one of the shots that gave Amir Khan trouble in the first round. Wobbled him quite badly in that first round. Yeah, so I think Khan obviously has been hurt early in fights and dropped in early in fights as well. Hasn't been dropped, but he's been hurt in this fight. That's a big right hand from Brook. Khan looks okay, though. Thing is, if he sees it coming, he'll be able to brace for it. Otherwise, he can't. Good left hook to the body from Khan. Much, much better. Good jab from Brook. A good jab again. The second one I don't think lands. The first one does, though. Lefts from Khan. Swelling, yeah, by the left eye, sorry, of Kell Brook. He stayed in orthodox. I don't think you've seen him in southpaw yet. He does have the ability to go into southpaw. Yeah, the legs look okay for Khan. So the commentator David Colwell saying that Amir Khan looks quite light on his feet now, like his legs seem to come back. Kell looks a bit heavy on his legs. Flurry from Amir Khan, definitely catching Kell Brook with the 1-2 there. And just kind of shifting. He looks okay. I don't know what his conditioning's been like, but he looks light on his feet. But obviously, he's been in danger, right? He's been the one hurt so far. Kell Brook has kind of fought at that one pace. Is he plodding? Will he gas out? I don't know. We'll see. Will Khan even get that far? 1 minute left to go in this third round. So far, I would give this one to Khan. I think he's thrown the better, more effective punches. But second round, I don't know. Maybe you give it to Brook. He threw a couple of nice shots, but much the muchness. There we go. Yeah, you can see the eye swelling. Kell Brooks, and will Amir Khan try and ping that left eye now throughout? Yeah, good jab to the body, and then good jab to the head, and then a 1-2 in. Oh, here we go, and we're into the clinch. Amir Khan's throwing, and he's getting. Yeah, the commentator's saying he's getting comfortable in the fight. Oh, he's definitely throwing a good right hook there. Kell Brook caught him nicely, and he wants a fight. Amir Khan, don't get into the fight. What's he doing? Don't stay in the fight, in the phone booth fight. So here we go. Huge shot from Kell Brook, right hook. He's on the back foot, Amir Khan. And this could be over. Oh, he's going to get dropped here. He's hanging on for dear life here, Amir Khan, now in this third round. The third round was his, but this now, Kell Brook, has definitely got him. And he's been dropped, yeah. He's on his knee. And it goes back to his corner. And Kell Brook smiling at Amir Khan. That will be a knockdown. So that was going to be his round, Amir Khan, until he got clipped with a good shot from Kell Brook. He thrown a good combination. And then Kell Brook, straight out of the clinch, he throws the right hook. Amir Khan switches off that split second. How many times has he done that in his career? Switches off for a split second, gets caught, and that's it. And he's holding on for dear life, then has to go on the one knee just before the bell goes. Yeah, you can see the left hook. Definitely the better round, I thought, for Khan until that moment. I don't know. Can you give it to him after he's been dropped there? So no, the round is going to be Kell's. Wilson, don't think Khan winning this one. Geez, Alicia's just show us I can't because of copyright. Producers, what's the score? I would say Kell's won every round. Unfortunately, I'm a Khan fan, but that third round was definitely Khan's until he got hurt at the end there. And I think that I wonder whether they'll count that as a knockdown. Tazib says Amir Khan has a glass and Keller's power punches. True. Can't show the match, the fight because of copyright. Sorry, guys. Round 4 here. Oh, left hook from Kell. Good left hook from Khan. But Brook hasn't budged, though. He hasn't been dropped at all. He looks fine. He looks on steady legs. Yes, Khan looks footed, but he's definitely been hurt a couple of times. He's trying to get into a fight here, and he shouldn't be. Round 4 here. I would say maybe round 2 to Khan, but I've struggled to give him. Round 1, he definitely didn't take. Round 3, he was winning until he got dropped there onto one knee. Round 4, good jab from Khan, though. Right hook from Brook, doesn't connect. Khan, this time, in the inside, trying to throw in the clinch. That third round, he just switched off for that split second and killed him. Really, that's how he got caught. Overhand right for Brook is not working, says Danny. It's true. It's not. Khan's throwing that. It hasn't really worked. Good jab from Amir Khan. Yeah, there we go. Right hook from Brook. He wants to get on Khan's chest and throw those hooks, those winging hooks. Amir Khan trying. His legs look okay. They don't look terrible, but he just gets caught at times. We know that. It's been throughout his whole career. Good left right from Khan, and definitely clipping Kell Brook there. But he looks fine. Yeah, jab from Brook, and then good left hook to counter by Amir Khan. The left hook's been good. The jab, though, from Brook's been good, as has the left hook as well. From Kell Brook for the most part. Overhand right from Khan. Not landing in the clinch again. 50 seconds left here in this round. Not sure I'd give it to, but I'm not going to say anything yet because I thought Khan had that previous round and then he got dropped. Well, he went on one knee, which I'm pretty sure they'll give that a 10-8 round. We'll see the scorecards from the judges, or the unofficial scorecards anyway. 30 seconds left here. Not really much action. That's much better, though, from Khan. Jab and then comes into the inside uppercut. Into the clinch now again. Yeah, easy as 1, 2, 3 says 3-0. I agree. I think it is 3-0 as well. I think that third round was Khan's until he got dropped, and you can't give it this 10-8 round then, right? After he gets dropped. So that's it. Second round I thought was close, but I think, yeah, Kell with the more meaningful punches, I think, landing. Oh, good jab, and then right hand from Brook. The right hand from Brook doesn't land, though. The right hook does, though, I think. And he's clinching here. Khan. Yep. And again, it's a strong into the round. And Kell Brook talking to Amir Khan. Yeah, definitely some feistiness. He's definitely fighting on emotion. Now, if I'm Khan, I'm thinking, can I weather this storm? Because if he gets Brook past 6 rounds, will Brook gas? Will he be that Ferrari without an engine? I don't know. We'll see. Because at the moment, he's being out. He's losing this fight. No doubt. Kell's aggressive. Amir Khan staying on the back foot. 3-0 says easy as 1, 2, 3. Will says don't think Khan won a round yet. Close though. As it goes on, Kell looks good. Didn't expect this from Kell. Tazib says Khan's jab are the only thing pulling him through. It's true. Guys, while we've got 150 of you in the chat, thank you very much for tuning in. Please remember to smash the like button, please. It's a big thumbs up button. And do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Really does help us out. It's quick, it's free, it's easy. It doesn't cost you anything. And it really does help the channel to grow. And we are going to be doing a lot more and have been doing a lot of boxing live streams, interviews, etc. Thank you. Here we go. Round 5. And very hard to give it to anyone else here. Danny says Khan is using the jab and grab like Bernard Hopkins. I think he needed to do that in the first round. He didn't, right? And that killed him. Should have done it. Here we go. We're into this 5th round. I don't know. I think if Khan takes Kell past 6, 7 rounds, then he may be able to do it. But he's hurt, right? So he's going to have to avoid getting clipped here. He needs to play the long game here. Box on the back foot. He's engaging too much, I feel. Kell's doing well, though, in the middle of the ring. Yes, he's not particularly quick on his feet, but he's timing his punches nicely in the counters, I feel. Yeah, so Khan needs to be more clever about how many punches he's throwing and also when he's throwing them. Here you go. 1, 2 from Brook. Left hook from Brook as well. Definitely hurt Khan there, although he looks okay. He's not on unsteady legs, but he's closing up here. It's not good for him. He needs to throw. It's a wild left hook from Brook. And then Khan in the corner. And yeah, here we go. He's just covering up here. Khan, oh, he might get stopped here. You know that. He might get stopped if he doesn't throw. Yeah, left hook from Khan. Khan is just taking them and he looks okay. He looks okay. He's not wobbled at all. This is crazy. He's taking a lot of shots there, but he's definitely showing heart, that's for sure. Left hook from Brook. Khan still going. Jab. Brook looks fine though on steady legs, of course. He's the one hunting here. Brook on the outside. Sorry, Khan on the outside. He gives a tongue out. I'm not sure why. He's being hurt here, Khan, massively. Yeah, big uppercut from Brook as well. Yeah, left hook from Kell. Khan again still. Legs look okay. Here you go, yeah. Just dancing around. Yeah, then goes into the clinch. Just ducks under Khan. Definitely a Brook round so far. 1-2 from Khan. Oh, left hook from Khan. Yeah, then left hook, right hook from Brook. You know what? He could have given up a long time ago in this fight. Khan, but he's still going. He's definitely got heart, but he's not winning this fight unless he somehow manages to. Oh, here we go. Wild from Brook. I think he caught him there, Khan, with a left hook. Wild again from Brook. Left hook. He's looking for the finish. He's getting frustrated, I think, here, Brook. He's going wildly. They're definitely a Brook round. He puts his hand up, Brook, to say, oh, I've won here. He's definitely not won yet. A long way to go. Well, we'll see if there's a long way to go. Marlon says Kell will blow out Khan to win. J-Law says who's winning? Well, Kell's won every round so far. Tazib says I don't think Khan thought he could win anyway. He just wants the money. I don't know about that. Please win. Amir Khan says Olela. You must have said Olela. I am. Easy as 1, 2, 3 says Khan going to be asleep in 2 rounds. And says, oh, please win. Khan says Olela. Tazib says New Brook would be the aggressive fighter. Danny says, what are all the circle dots on Khan's back and right shoulder? Is it religious? No, it's cupping. So, a lot of people do that. It's to get out toxins out of the blood, like bad blood. Tazib says, yes, it is cupping. It is religious as well, but it's not just Muslims do it. Like, loads of people do it. Tiafimo Lopez did it. Will says, I'm shocked Kell tagged old Khan around as it goes on. Khan might improve halfway through. I can't see so, Leila. Khan needs to step up the pace in the later rounds. He's down by a lot of rounds. Please win. Oh, he's wobbled straight away in this round. This could be the round. This could be the round that he loses. He's telling Kell to come on. He wants him to gas out, basically. He's going to have to use his wherewithal here now. He just got wobbled straight away. They go to center of the ring. I don't know what was going on there. He got wobbled. I didn't even see the shot. Literally, they barely even started the round. And he's already on the back foot. This is being carnage. Oh, he's gonna drop. He's definitely getting dropped in this. He's getting a lot of punches thrown his way. He's holding on here, Khan. Left hook thrown. Khan gets under it, though. Yeah, right hook, left, then thrown by Kell. Oh, he stopped the fight. Oh, he stopped the fight. How can he stop the fight, then? So, Kell Brook has stopped Amir Khan in the 6th round. The ref has stopped the fight. Amir Khan's definitely got heart, but Kell Brook definitely the better fighter throughout that fight. We didn't get to see how he'd look after 6 rounds. Kell Brook gets the win, a big win as well. Big win for Kell Brook. Obviously, the fight that he's wanted throughout his whole career. He manages to get the win, and Khan stopped on his feet. The ref stopping the fight. Adil says, Crawford looking concerned, big time. Khan needs to get going. Yeah, Khan's won. Khan's lost, sorry, even. They're both in shape. They both came to fight. Let's go, says Danny. Well, oh my God, as an Amir Khan fan, being absolutely destroyed by Kell Brook. Brook won, says Jivang Yi did. Who stopped? So Kell Brook stopped Amir Khan on his feet. The ref stopped him, and apparently the Matthew Macklin saying it's the right time. I don't know. Khan definitely wasn't going to quit unless he was on his back. He wasn't going to quit Amir Khan unless he was flat on his back. Danny Drew says, what the what? Big up Kell Brook, says Daniel Charles. Will says, I'm shocked by that. Kell did so good in that fight. Mr. Point said, Brook, for the win. He did, yeah. Great, really impressive performance. He looked good. I mean, yes, at the start, it looked like Amir Khan had the quicker feet, quicker hand speed, but Kell was patient. He used his feet really nicely. And look at that respect there at the end. And you can see there definitely obviously animosity, but there's a chat in the corner. And definitely a lot of heart showing from Amir Khan. Kell Brook gets the win, though. And, there was only one knockdown, I think, which was a knee. And he just kept on going, Amir Khan. He just took a beating, really. Took a beating throughout that whole fight. Showed heart, but he definitely was a shadow of the fight he once was. Brook, patient, picked his punches, and timed Khan well throughout. Khan definitely reverted to type, I thought. Threw him punches and bunches. And Brook just, took his time. Brook took his time and did really well, I thought, Brook, to stop him in the end. Obviously, not that KO that we thought might happen. Either way, one of them kind of on the floor. It was on their feet. And I said Brook was always a better fighter. Khan just wants the payday. A controversial opinion, and I might be a bit biased. I'm a bit of an Amir Khan fan, but I think at 147 and above, Kell Brook obviously wins. But in terms of careers, even though Kell Brook's won this fight, I think in terms of careers and legacies, I still think Khan's got a better legacy cemented. Kell Brook, though, has definitely cemented his legacy after this win. He's definitely up there, no doubt. And maybe this is one of the matchups that you always say Kell Brook would have beaten Amir Khan because styles make fights, right? Theo says, well done. Big up Brook, says Theo. Light Yagmi says, Brook won. Theo says, great stream, my sub. Thank you, guys. Thank you for subbing. So let's have a look. Yeah, so it was a jab as Khan went in. And in fact, it's funnily enough, it's exactly what Dom Ingles said to Kell Brook in the behind the ropes. Basically, they literally said it in the behind the ropes. If you watch that, Dom Ingles said to Kell Brook, do exactly what Crawford did to you. As soon as they lunge in, time them with the jab, and you can wobble someone with the jab. Theo says, great stream, I sub. Danny says, referee needs to be terminated. Let them fight. What the what? I don't know. I don't mind a stoppage. Marlon says, Khan needs to hang up his gloves now. Did Khan win? No, he lost. In live link, well, it's finished now. Who won? Brook won. Richard says, told you. Mr. Point said you would have beaten him 10 years ago as well. Yeah, maybe at 147, yeah. I mean, they were in different weight classes, right? Khan was at 140, Brook at 147. As you said, maybe it's just a bad style. There's lots of fights and fighters that they may have had a better career, but sometimes the style is just a bad style for them. And maybe Brook's style is just a bad style for Khan. Hara says, Khan looked aged. Yeah. Yeah. Matthew says, I worried more for Khan in this fight. He relies on his feet, rhythm, judging distance. At 35 years and inactive, he was going to be more at risk. Khan looked a lot better. Kell looked a lot better too, agreed. Theus says, appreciate the hard work, my guy. This guy's been streaming for 3 hours non-stop, talking, replying to our comments. Let's get this to 50 likes at least. Yeah, guys, really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you don't mind dropping us a like, do smash the like button. Also, if you did enjoy the stream, do subscribe to the channel as well for more content like this, and do click the bell button. Thank you for tuning in. Ola says, who won? Well, you keep on asking the same question. Brook won. Kell Brook won. He beat Amir Khan. Yeah, very, very good win for Kell Brook. Just timed him nicely. Really, really good. This point said we won by watching the stream. Thanks to everyone who watched. Definitely to lick my wounds. But look, man, I really like Kell Brook. I've always said that. I've liked him. Don't dislike him. I think being a British Pakistani as well, I always, I always would have supported Amir Khan because of the relatability, right? But yeah, fantastic win for Kell Brook, and he got it done. And yeah, really, really impressive from Kell Brook. Definitely cement. He already had a legacy anyway, to be fair, but cemented his legacy. And Kell Brook will be really happy with that. I don't know, will he fight again? I don't know. Maybe he'll try and fight Conor Benn or Chris Eubank. I think I don't know if there was a rematch clause in there, but would Amir Khan want the rematch? I don't know about that. He says, do you think the ref stopped it too early? I think he was coming, to be fair. I think it was a matter of time. He probably would have been flat on his back. I think really he needed 2 or 3 rounds where he didn't get clipped to then come on strong in the later rounds, but it wasn't happening. Mr. Point says, see you next time, see you, mate. Danny says, I'm dissatisfied by the referee's decision to stop the fight. Khan was in shape and showing tremendous heart. I want to hear what they both say in the post-fight. Matthew says, Kell looked a lot bigger on the night. His footwork, poise, shot selection still very good. I thought the footwork was okay. A bit prodding, but to be fair to him, like he was in the center of the ring. He commanded it quite nicely. The poise was really good. Shot selection as well. Timed it well, took his time. A few wild punches in there, but that's because there's a bit of animosity there, obviously, and fighting with emotion at times. But overall, I thought, yeah, a pretty good performance. Definitely not like the Kell Brook of old, but he could definitely still fight on, I think. A couple more fights. Thea says you have to consider the fighter's safety and health, though. Yeah, true. Adil says, damn, called it round 6. Wrong person won, said Khan turned out to be Brook. Yeah. And I says, I think Khan's plan was to take Brook past 6 and hope he gasses. However, I think Brook would have been okay if he went past 6. I think he would have started to gas, but it wouldn't have been as intense as he would have hoped, I think, Khan. I think Khan was hoping Brook would gas straight away, but I think, yeah, I think maybe he would have gassed, but it would have probably been round 8, round 9. And the thing is, he kept on getting tagged, right? Like you can do that if you want, but you can't do the rope a dope or gas or tire someone out if you keep on getting tagged like that. The ref will stop the fight because you're just getting hit too much. Yeah. Shrotmate123 says, so Brook wins. Yeah, good win. I'm going to wait to see if we see some interviews and just see what they say. But yeah, really, really impressive win from Kell Brook. And yeah, is that the end for Amir Khan? Maybe. Matthew says, I hope we see Brook versus Ben. I think that would be a good fight, although not sure the money is there for that fight. Yeah, I think Amir Khan, Conor Benn would probably have been a better fight in terms of money-wise. But in saying that, still a good fight. Nas says, can't believe, man, Brook knocked him out, man. Yeah. Danny says, Theo 29, true. Safety is the most important. I thought the ref could have given a standing 8. That's true, actually. Could have given a standing 8. Yeah, I agree, actually, with that point. I think I agree with both of you. Safety is obviously really important. Standing 8 you could have given as well, though. Yeah, he definitely wasn't throwing as quickly and as frequently as he has Amir Khan of old. But we'll see what he says. Yeah, Carl Froch is saying that he almost rolled up the ears a little bit. Kell Brook. Khan looked aged and he definitely had more in the tank, I think, Kell Brook. The problem is, right, is that he got hurt early doors. wasn't able to recover. Will says, I really did not expect that from Kell. A bit shocked. Kell's big out punch. Too much for Khan. Done. Agreed. Let's see Kell. The interview. Let's see what he says. He wrote, I told you in the raps. He said, I always knew it was going to happen. Just a matter of time until I got him out of there. So what a feeling. What a turn up. So King of the North. I'm back on top. So I put a lot of pressure on myself. So I did believe it. But you still have to get in there and do the job he's saying. He's saying that he's always been a better fighter than him. Don't know. We'll see. Will says, I really did not expect that. Yeah, we said that. Massive shame for Amir. My heart said he had a chance, but my head always feared for him. It went worse than I feared. It's from the first minute. It was all Brook. And Nan says, what do you think really happened today? Why didn't he fight the way he always fights? Age. Just hasn't fought for 2.5 years. It's old. Because they even had to put on different gloves on in the ring. Let's see. They said they weren't happy with his gloves. So we're not going to pay if you don't put these gloves on. So they put the gloves on. So I did all the things I wanted. He said I did all the things they wanted me to, and I still took him apart there. He said they tried to get into my head. Push and poke. So I kept calm and got it done. Nice. He says, keep up the good work, quality shot. You got a voice for commentating. Woo, I'm all tuned in. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. I see. Yeah, someone knocking on his door at 4 a.m. in the morning to try and disrupt his sleep, which is not right. They shouldn't do stuff like that, right? I mean, yeah, it's not great. So there was an embrace at the end. So is there respect? So is the Amir Khan chapter finished? So the respect has always been there, but I haven't really got it back for years. So I give him respect for taking all those shots and still hanging in there. He took some good shots, and I respect him for that. I've heard he's a nice kind of guy. So let's get coffee after. If we do or not, it's a different thing. Now he says Amir Khan resorted to his Maidana tactics. He was actually in worse trouble versus Maidana, but was allowed to continue. Yep. Danny says from a Yank Mobile, Alabama. Thank you for tuning in, Danny. Are you a big Deontay Wilder fan? Alabama, obviously. There's some big fights out there for me. Will says Conor Benn wanting to fight Kell Brook. Huh? Yeah. He says I'm a prize fighter. So he's just like where the money is, right? He's already done. He's already won world title. He said I want to bring Ben in as well because he's gone through hell as well. He says the new kid on the block, but he's making moves. Sale says who's winning? Kell Brook won, beat Amir Khan via TKO round 6, stopped on his feet. Casper Brown said who won? Kell Brook beat Amir Khan. Round 6, stopped on his feet. Adnan says, was nice chatting to you. It's 1:30 in Malawi. Warm hearts of Africa. Thanks, G. No problem. Thanks for tuning in, mate, from Africa. Great. Also, I think Kell shook him at the start of the match and went on the defense the rest of the fight. Ben says, fair play. Amir Khan didn't have to take this fight, but he did. He said Kell looked good. He's obviously got options now, but yeah, World's his oyster. Well, this is cool live stream. Keep up the good work. Good stuff. Thank you. Matthew says, let's have Josh Taylor versus Brook. Could be Josh's first fight, 147. I think Josh is destroying Brook at 147, by the way. Josh Taylor's in his prime. It doesn't matter if he's 140 pounds. He's going to be he's a big 140. I reckon he'd wreck Kell Brook at 147. Josh Taylor's in the prime of his life. He's a very underrated fighter. He would wipe the floor with either of these fighters. Cass Brown says, I should have put money on. I told my partner Brook would win in the round 6. Fair enough. This would remind me of Khan versus Maidana fight. Yeah, except he didn't get to carry on and didn't get the win in the end, right? Cool. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Thanks to those who've already liked the video and subscribed as well. If you haven't done so already, do, if you don't mind. Really does help us out. Let me just put let me just put below here. Yeah, I think if he'd lost Amir Khan, like you can see, he doesn't look as devastated. I think if Kell would have lost, I think he would have been heartbroken, devastated. But yeah, really, really good win in the end. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Please do remember to smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Thanks to heck no. Deontay Wilder's a loudmouth, hood trash, and Annabella he acts as though he's an oppressed. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Cool. Thanks very much, guys. Stay safe and well. See you on the next video.